Welcome to
Vietnam Swiss Innovation Challenge 2025.
Innovating for Impacts.
Sustainable Solutions for an Inclusive Asia.
Today's business landscape is being shaped by three unstoppable forces. Sustainability demands are no longer optional, but an urgent expectation from governments, communities, and consumers who seek greener and more responsible practices. At the same time, consumer behavior changes are happening faster than ever, driven by shifting lifestyles, digital habits, and rising awareness of social impact, forcing companies to constantly reinvent how they create and deliver value. Adding to this momentum, digital disruption is transforming every industry as new technologies redefine competition, blur traditional boundaries, and open up fresh opportunities for growth. Understanding the situation, the Faculty of Commerce, Văn Lang University, in collaboration with University of Applied Sciences Northwestern Switzerland, brought the Swiss Innovation Challenge to Vietnam. The competition is designed to invite university students to step forward, not just as observers, but as creators of practical, future-focused business solutions.
Good afternoon, all distinguished guests, esteemed audience, and all the students present here today at the grand finale of the Vietnam Swiss Innovation Challenge, SIC 2025. Thank you to singer Chí Kiên and theater crew for such an energetic and professional opening performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, the spirit of enthusiasm, patience, and creativity is burning brightly at the grand finale of Vietnam Swiss Innovation Challenge 2025. This stage is not only for the young talents to shine, but also where the courage, intelligence, and ambitions are showcased. Ladies and gentlemen, Vietnam Swiss Innovation Challenge 2025 is proudly co-organized by Văn Lang University and University of Applied Sciences and Art Northwestern Switzerland with the missions of discovering and nurturing the groundbreaking innovative ideas.
We have just gone through challenging rounds with many breakthrough ideas and emotional presentation. Today, we have reached the final stage where the best team will step up from their own values and content for the title of Champion of SIC 2025. My name's Minh.
And my name is Ngân. It is our great appreciation to be with all of you, the distinguished guests, the competing teams, and all of the students in the event today, Vietnam Swiss Innovation Challenge 2025.
We would like to extend our most sincere gratitude and respectfully introduce the presence of our esteemed delegate, those who have contributed to the competition to our respect journey. We would like to honorably introduce, on the behalf of the Board of Directors of Văn Lang University, we are pleased to welcome Dr. Ngô Quang Trung, Vice President, Dean of Faculty of Commerce, Văn Lang University.
And on behalf of Văn Lang University Department's head, we are very pleased to welcome the presence of Mr. Huỳnh Nam Tư, Head of Corporate Relations from Student Success Center. And on behalf of the organizer, we also would like to say that thank you for the presence of all the lecturers from Văn Lang University and other institutions.
On the behalf of the sponsor, we are pleased to welcome the sponsor. From Golden Sponsor, please welcome and kindly introduce Dr. Nguyễn Trung Đính, representative of AZ Notes Authentic Company Limited.
And may I present to you Ms. Bùi Ngọc Hồng Anh, representative of Unwhispered Fashion Johnstock Company.
From the media sponsor, we are kindly introduce Ms. Nguyễn Huỳnh Ý Nhi, representative of Duyên dáng Việt Nam Social Media. And now, please welcome the member of the jury in the first round, Idea Generation. Please welcome Mr. Trần Kim Phong, founder of 003 Lab, CEO of Dot Green. And especially the appearance of the judge in today's final round, who will have think carefully to find out which team is worthy of the championship of SIC 2025. The Academic Judging Committee, we would like to introduce Mr. Stefan Filippi, Manager of the Sweet Innovation Challenge of University of Applied Sciences and Art Northwestern Switzerland.
And now, may I present to you Professor Dr. Andresian, MBA Program Manager of University of Applied Sciences and Art Northwestern Switzerland.
And kindly introduce Professor Dr. Mamo Akilani, International Entrepreneurship Expert of University of Applied Sciences and Art Northwestern Switzerland.
With regard to the Specialized Judging Committee, it is my great appreciation to welcome Dr. Lê Huỳnh Phương Thục, Founder and CEO of Talent Connect Plus.
And kindly introduce Mr. Nguyễn Việt Đức, President of Innovation Capital Management.
And may I introduce Ms. Lê Thị Khánh An, Director of Partnership and Investment, Vietnam Investment Group. And last but not least, we are here today very welcome the presence of the top 8 team in the Swiss Vietnam Innovation Challenge 2025, and especially that is the presence of all the students in the event today. Ladies and gentlemen, now to formally declare the final round open, the organizing committee is very honored to respectfully invite Dr. Ngô Quang Trung, Vice President Dean of Faculty of Commerce of Văn Lang University, to come to the stage for the opening remark. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please give a big applause to welcome to the stage Dr. Ngô Quang Trung.
Distinguished guests, valued partner, sponsor, esteemed experts, and respected member of the judges panel. A warm welcome to all students, especially the 8th outstanding team in the final round of Vietnam Sweet Innovation Challenge 2025 today. I am truly delighted and proud to join you all in the witness this special moment, the final round of Vietnam Sweet Innovation Challenge 2025. The competition have journeyed through 2 thrilling rounds, attracting over 400 student traditions from 25 colleges and universities across Vietnam. This once again reaffirmed the vibrant spirit and vivid desire for innovations and the unwavering commitment to the sustainable development within Vietnam young generation. We have successfully advanced past more than 40 quality submissions in round 1, and then a dramatic presentation stage in the top 20 in round 2. And today, in this final round, we have our most outstanding teams, extremely representative of the electors, perseverance and visions, standing here really to reach for their dreams. Let us give a big round of applause for all of them. Ladies and gentlemen, dear students, the world we live in is evolving faster than ever before. Consumer behavior are constantly shifting. Digital transformations is sweeping across all of the sectors, and critically, the call for the sustainability is more urgent than ever. In this landscape, the innovative mindset of young people like yourself is not just an advantage, but a key potential for business development and society progress. This is precisely the missions that Vietnam Sweet Innovation Challenge 2025 aims to achieve. With the key message, innovating for the impacts, sustainable solutions for an inclusive ASEAN in each industry consists of fashions, architectures and construction, environments, aviations, healthcare, digital business, entertainment and leisure, information and communication technologies. This competition's goal, beyond simply encouraging the idea, is served as a launch pad for you to proactively create the groundbreaking business solutions that are practical and oriented forward to a sustainable future. From environmental protection model, products emphasizing social responsibility, to smart technology applications, this is where every student-led idea is honed and developed into tangible realities, empowering business not just to adapt, but to thrive and act with a great responsibility toward to the community. Furthermore, at Văn Lang University, sustainable development is not merely a theoretical concept. It is critical missions and will serve as the keywords coordinating all activity at Văn Lang people, from operations to training to scientist research to social initiative. We consistently aim to cultivate individuals with a positive impact, pioneer digital innovations, develop products that meet society context, and guide the community toward efficient resource consumption and reduce emission. This is the mission that we have, are, and will always be committed to realizing. I firmly believe that every idea you bring to the competition today present the valuable pieces in Văn Lang collective efforts to build a sustainable future. The Vietnam Sweet Innovation Challenge 2025 is more than a competition. This is a comprehensive program offering extensive support, including in-depth training courses, individual coaching, and access to the SWIT Innovation Network in ASEAN. You not only have the opportunity to compete, but also expand your variable network and knowledge. So make it the most of the available opportunity. Today, regardless of the final outcome, I hope that the flame of passions, the spirit of daring to think and daring to do, the mindset of sustainability will continue to burn brightly within each of you. Remember, every step you take, every thought you make, contribute to shaping your future. Give is your best and shine brightly today. Finally, I wish the final round of Vietnam SWIT Innovation Challenge 2025 resounding success. May our compete teams have a truly meaningful and memorable day. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ngo Quang Trung, Vice President, Dean of Faculty of Commerce of Văn Lang University, for your sharing.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's our great privilege today to welcome the representative of the University of Applied Sciences and Art Northwestern Switzerland, a prestigious partner who have steadfastly accompanied, support, and inspire our students throughout the entire journey of this competition.
And now we are very honored to welcome to the stage the representative from the SWIT Innovation Challenge to come to the stage and share a few words about this competition. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big applause to welcome Professor Dr. Memo, International Entrepreneurship Expert, University of Applied Sciences and Arts Northwestern Switzerland.
Xin chào. Good afternoon, esteemed judges, distinguished guests, dedicated colleagues from Văn Lang University, and most importantly, our brilliant competing teams. It is true honor to be here with you today in this vibrant city, Ho Chi Minh. On behalf of FHNW and the Swiss Innovation Challenge organization, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to Văn Lang University. Thank you for the hospitality, for being such a wonderful host, and providing such a fantastic venue. Your commitment to innovation and fostering education makes you the perfect partner for this challenge. We are here today for a very powerful reason: to find and celebrate the entrepreneurs who will not only build businesses, but who are building a better future. Today, our world faces many complex challenges, starting from climate change, resource scarcity, and social inequality. But when there are challenges, there is always opportunities. Opportunities for innovation, opportunities for sustainability, opportunities for you to succeed. This competition is not only an evaluation, however, it is a recognition that the solution of our global challenges and problems will not only come from established cooperation from the West. They will come from a dynamic, agile, and passionate startups from here, from the heart of Vietnam. You understand your local challenges, but you are thinking in a global impact. You might ask yourself today, why a Swiss university running this competition in Southeast Asia? The answer is simple. Because Switzerland is a nation that built on innovation, precision, and respect to our environment. We believe that great ideas has no borders. The Swiss Innovation Challenge is a bridge between your entrepreneurial spirit and the world-class ecosystem of Europe. And for the winning team of today's national round, the bridge leads directly to Switzerland. You will be invited to join the global final in Basel, Switzerland. There you will present your idea on an international stage, connect with leading experts, investors, entrepreneurs, and bring your Vietnamese innovation to the heart of Europe. This is more than just a trip. This is an opportunity for you to foster. And now, to our teams. I look at you and I don't just see contestants. I see problem solvers, I see future leaders. Today, you will present your idea, but remember this. We are not just judging a business plan on paper. We are looking for the spark. We are looking for the passion in your eyes. We are looking for the clarity in your vision. We are looking for real-world impact of your innovation solution. Don't be afraid, be proud. You have already succeeded by being here today. You had an idea, and you had the courage to act on it. That alone sets you apart. So let's today being a celebration of your creativity, your resilience, and your dedication to a sustainable future. Show us what you have got, inspire us, challenge us, make us believe in your vision and dream. We cannot wait to listen and challenge you as well, and having an exciting day. I wish you all the best today and for your future careers. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Mamo, for your sharing. Please back to your seat.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the Vietnam Sweet Innovation Challenge 2025 to have achieved such a meaningful journey from its very beginning until today, the invaluable attention and support of our sponsor and our partner have been indispensable. To express our deepest gratitude to the esteemed partner, we now have the honor of inviting our sponsor and the academic partner to the stage. We now respectfully invite Mr. Stefan Filippi, Manager of the Sweet Innovation Challenge of University of Applied Sciences in Art Northwestern Switzerland. And from the golden sponsor, we now respectfully invite to the stage Dr. Nguyễn Trung Đính, representative of AZ Nose Authentic Company Limited, and Ms. Bùi Ngọc Hồng Anh, representative of On Way Fashion Sports Joy Stock Company. Please welcome.
And from the organizing committee, we would like to announce and invite to the stage Dr. Hoàng Chí Cương, head of the organizing committee and head of the International Business Department, Faculty of Commerce. And please come to the stage MPA Nguyễn Quốc Vương, Deputy Head of the Organizing Committee, the Lecturer of the Marketing Department, Faculty of Commerce, coming to the stage and send a thank you gift as well as take a photo with our sponsors.
Now please give them a big round of applause for the wonderful moment on the stage. And now we will look at the camera and take a picture.
It's perfect. Thank you, distinguished guests. And please back to your seat. Yeah, to enjoy the event right now. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Next, we would like to respectfully invite to the stage the media sponsor of the competition. Please welcome to the stage Miss Nguyễn Huỳnh Ý Nhi, representative of Duyên Việt Nam.
And from the organizing committee, we would like to invite MBA Nguyễn Hữu Lan Thủy, Lecturer of Marketing Department, Faculty of Commerce. Please come to the stage and send a thank you gift. Please give a big applause for our media sponsors.
And once again, thank you to media sponsor of the competition. Thank you so much. And please, back to your seat and continue watching the program.
And now it is very honored to respectfully invite the final judges to the stage. Please welcome Professor Dr. Andres Hind. And please welcome Professor Dr. Mabel Akini. And please welcome to the stage Mr. Stephen Philippi.
And please welcome on the stage Mr. Nguyễn Việt Đức. Please welcome Miss Lê Thị Khánh An. Please welcome Dr. Lê Huỳnh Phương Thục. And we would like to invite Dr. Trần Nguyễn Hải Ngân, Deputy Head of Marketing Department, Faculty of Commerce, and Dr. Hoàng Chí Cương, Head of the International Business Department, Faculty of Commerce, to come up to the stage to present souvenir and take a photo with the judges on the final round. Please welcome.
Give a big applause. Get closer and look at the camera. Okay, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And please back to your seat. And now we would like to respectfully invite the judges of the first round of the competition come to the stage. May I invite you, Mr. Chung Kim Phong.
Considerable, and please welcome on the stage Mr. Nguyễn Văn Tuấn, and we will have a present to you on the behalf of the sponsor. Please welcome. And we would like to invite MCom Nguyễn Khánh Duy, Lecturer of Marketing Department, Faculty of Commerce, to come up to the stage to present souvenir and take a photo with the judges from round 1. Please welcome.
Thank you very much, and please back to your seat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just completed a demanding 6-month private incubation and preparation, followed by nearly 3 months of accompanying the team to 2 instant competition rounds. The contestants of SIC 2025 have truly embarked a powerfully meaningful and memorable journey together.
And now everyone is very ready to conquer the grand finale of these competitions. And to get it started, I would like to invite all of you, ladies and gentlemen, please pay your full attention to the screen on the stage to take a videos right now. Please enjoy.
Welcome to
Vietnam Swiss Innovation Challenge 2025.
Innovating for impacts.
Sustainable Solutions for an Inclusive Asia.
Today's business landscape is being shaped by 3 unstoppable forces. Sustainability demands are no longer optional, but an urgent expectation from governments, communities, and consumers who seek greener and more responsible practices. At the same time, consumer behavior changes are happening faster than ever, driven by shifting lifestyles, digital habits, and rising awareness of social impact, forcing companies to constantly reinvent how they create and deliver value. Adding to this momentum, digital disruption is transforming every industry as new technologies redefine competition, blur traditional boundaries, and open up fresh opportunities for growth. Understanding the situation, the Faculty of Commerce, Văn Lang University, in collaboration with University of Applied Sciences Northwestern Switzerland, brought the Swiss Innovation Challenge to Vietnam. The competition is designed to invite university students to step forward, not just as observers, but as creators of practical, future-focused business solutions.
very incredible journey, right? And now I would like to all of you, please pay your full attention to the screen on the stage to have the first look of our top 8 in the Vietnam Swiss Innovation Challenge 2025. Please welcome.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah,
Full slot.
as you can see, we have the presence of 8 teams on the stage right now. And now it is the moment for all of you to show the audience who you are and what is the team slogan. Okay, so we will get first with the first team next to me. Can you show us your energy?
So we are Blue Trap, and we're here to trap all the microplastic.
Yeah, wonderful. And next to me, yeah, are your team ready? Yeah, okay. Get it.
Can we tell our slogan now? I will start. Marker box, from waste to value.
To gainer from today.
Can I do that again? Em nói trước rồi mọi người nói sau em nha.
Okay, okay,
Our-
already.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Marker box, from waste to value. From today to a greener tomorrow.
Very inspiring slogan. Thank you, your team. And next, we will move to the next team. It's time for all of you to shine.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are World Lab, and when knowledge grows,
Future grows!
thank you.
Yeah, amazing girl. And next to me, yeah, it's your turn.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Our team is Why Not Trial, and come on. Yeah. Our slogan is Give passion a second life, make style sustainable.
And now, next to me is the Becca Tang. So now, can you say the greetings with all the audience today?
Good afternoon, everyone. We are Baker. Our slogan is One buoy, house alive protected.
Yeah, thank you so much. And next is your team. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. We are Family, and our slogan are shaping the future of orthodontic.
Thank you, team. And the last team, okay, on my side, can you say, introduce yourself and also the team slogan with all the audience today?
Hello everyone, we are
No fabric!
From Sea to City, building worth from waste.
Okay, and say the best one. Your turn.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are Team Những, and at Những we believe waste isn't waste until we waste it. Thank you.
Very interesting introductions of A-Team on the stage right now, right? So now I would like to invite A-Team. Can you move upwards and have a look at the screen on the stage for the rule announcement of the competition right now? Okay, so now we are driving at the round 3, realizations. And this is a very crucial round because one champion will stand out, earning the prestigious opportunity to enter the final international round in Switzerland.
In the final round challenge, each of our top 8 teams will present a detailed implementation plan for the Innovating Business project. This is where their visionary ideas truly take shape into actionable strategies. And the fields of focus are incredibly diverse, showcasing a breadth of talent we have here today, from fashion to architecture and construction to digital business, environment to entertainment and leisure to information and communication technology. Innovation knows no bounds.
And for the next slide, as you can see, we have a total of 14 minutes to showcase your brilliance. And we will have two equally important segments in the competition today. 7 minutes for the project presentations and 7 minutes for the Q&A with our judgment. And now I would like to invite all of you, can please move to the backstage and prepare for your performance.
Thank you so much, and we will waiting how they will perform before the audience. And next, we proudly commence the most anticipated part of the final round, the competition among the top 8 outstanding teams. This is the moment for them to showcase their talent, courage, and determination of their journey to conquer the championship title of SIC 2025.
And now, for the first team, we do the challenge in the competition today. I would like to invite all of you, please have a look at the introduction video right now.
Hello, we are Blue Trap, and we're here to trap all the microplastics.
And now, give the big applause to welcome the first team doing the presentation today, Team Blue Trap. Are you ready?
Yes, we're ready.
Okay, you will have 7 minutes to present your project right now. You can look at the timer on the screen. Okay, 3, 2, 1, get it started.
Hello, we are Blue Trap, and we're here to trap all the microplastic. Do you know that every day each of us consume about 2,000 pieces of microplastic, which add up an ATM card a week? And this plastic exists in our blood, lung, and even placenta too. That means a newborn baby today may already carry it inside their body. And this plastic can cause inflammation, hormone disruption, organ damage, or even worse is cancer. And this is no longer an environmental problem, just a public health crisis. So what should we do now? We create a solution that can tackle this crisis while promote our long-standing agriculture heritage. I present to you Microlock, a nanocellulose aerogel water filter that made from rice husk, a renewable byproduct of Vietnam rice paddy. It is from rice paddy. It can capture microplastics more than 1 micrometer inside the aerogel. And with this material, which no company has ever applied the technology, gonna make us a distinctive product on the market right now. It is so light with ultra tiny pores, act like a magnet and a sieve, bringing fresh, clean, and microplastic-free water to us anytime we want. Besides that, Microlock represents a sustainable and circular economy where agriculture waste has become a valuable resource. And by transforming rice husks into cutting-edge filtration technology, we connect Vietnam agriculture heritage with the future of clean water. And the water purifier market is exploding. In Vietnam, it worth $473 million in 2022, and it's forecast to be more than double by 2032. And in a bigger picture, is Asian and Pacific. It has set to hit more than 50 billion by 2033. That's a massive number and a big opportunity for us to enter this market. In Vietnam alone, there are 27 million households, and in ASEAN, there are 150 million households. That means just by capturing 0.01% this number, a startup company like us already win big. And here's the gap. Exists the filter that target the bacteria and the heavy metal, but not much for the microplastic. So Microlock is the one going to fill that gap. By using aerogel to capture what others haven't done, we are the one putting us ahead in this fast-growing market.
Our business model is designed to reach 3 core groups of customers. First, with B2C, we focus on low to middle income households, students, and tenants. Second was B2B. We've partnered with tourism company, outdoor gift shop, water distributor, and camping stores. We also cooperate with government, NGOs to deliver clean water to rural and disaster communities. On the cost side, we divide clearly into fixed cost, revenue, and the variable cost. Revenue comes from three main sources. First is the dispenser sales. Second is the cartridge, which is sold either by subscription or by one-time purchase for flexibility. And the next one is the spring sip, our portable outdoor filter. And the variable costs are the money that we actually use to spend to create each product. And the fixed costs include initial setup, labor and management expenses, and the buffer to handle uncertainties. And from this, we forecast our cash inflows and cash outflows, and we expect to reach the break-even point by the mid-Q4 of year 2 at around 5,556 units sold. Most Vietnamese households nowadays are still using the 20-liter water jugs, but it is still expensive, and it is heavy and inconvenient to carry. And when you add up the cost of 1 year using the water jugs, it is still expensive. And the other solutions also have gaps, like the reverse osmosis systems, wastewater. The international brand is too pricey, and the cheap filter is not long-lasting, and it cannot filter the microplastic effectively. But MicroLock is different. Our filter is long-lasting, lightweight, and is suitable for people who want clean water with an affordable price.
In the first year, we just only focus on B2C. So we need to, with the pilot and the early sales, this allows us to validate our product's performance while already generating our first revenue. So in the second year, we will expand into B2B and e-commerce, not only focus on B2C, and by the mid of Q4, we expect to reach our break-even point. In the third year, we will expand more to B2B and e-commerce, making MicroLock not just only a consumer product, but it is a regional clean water platform. So our roadmap is straightforward. Phase 1 is pilot and early sales. Phase 2 is market fully entry with certification for ASEAN preparations, ISO, ANSI, especially halal certification for some Muslim countries, and we also cooperate with NGO partnership to join a awareness campaign. In phase 3 is a regional expansion with IP protections, and each step delivers measurable outcome from our break-even in Vietnam to become the first affordable microplastic-free filter across ASEAN.
Even though we are a small company, but we believe that small things add up. With small action, we can create a large impact. By upcycling rice husks into a high-value filtration material, we reduce waste, cut CO2, bringing fresh and clean water, and create a new economic value from what we once waste. This directly aligns with our ESG goal and proof that MicroLock isn't just a product, but a step toward a more sustainable future. And right now, millions of families in ASEAN still drinking water with hidden microplastic. So MicroLock is our breakthrough solution. So to scale the impact, we're seeking $278,000. With less than 300K, we can already bring clean water to thousands of families across the ASEAN, proving that sustainable innovation can truly change life. So please, join us to embark a journey where we can create a world out there. Clean water is not a privilege, but it's the right, accessible for all. Pure water, pure life, for us and for all.
Reines Wasser, reines Leben, für uns, für alle.
Au but, vi but, pour nous et pour tous. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup.
Vielen Dank.
Và cảm ơn mọi người rất nhiều ạ. That on track, microplastic can come back.
Perfect timing. So now for this Q&A sessions, you have 7 minutes to answer 2 questions from the judging committee. Okay, on behalf of the academic judging committee, I would like to invite the first question from Mr. Stefan Philippi.
So, thank you very much for the presentation. Very lively, liked it a lot. Much more lively than the presentation in Switzerland. I have a question about the possibility to protect your idea. Are there ways to protect this solution? And if yes, what ways would you go?
So to protect this solution, so first of all, our innovation is not, our technology is using aerogel to capture the microplastic, which no company ever applied in the technology. So this is new and most companies haven't used this. So we plan to IP protection since the year 3 when we do expand the ASEAN expansion. And for the waste is, since our product can be biodegradable, and when it's go to the waste treatment center, it can burn without green, but not making a harmful CO2 gas, but a green, but it's a better gas that emits to the world.
Thank you very much. If I may, I have another question.
Yes.
Will the water taste, if I filter the water, will there be a different taste afterwards, or does it taste totally the same?
It tastes totally the same because when we want to, right now we're drinking water like tap water, we can feel the odor of the chlorine or the fluorine, right? So by using the aerogel here, we can reduce or eliminate all the odor to drink water.
Thank you.
I would like to invite the second question from Mr. Nguyễn Việt Đức on behalf of the Specialized Judging Committee.
Thank you, Tim. I think very interesting. The first, I think you should re-identify what is your buyer. I think B2C will be quite challenged with your solution. And one time when you identify a new B2B solution for them, like a water purifier supplier, your product will be quite different. To identify which is your product is exactly, I need to
Okay, so we mainly focus on the customers like student tenants, or people living in an apartment like that, like they live far from home, they don't want to carry the heavy jerk. And besides that, to expand more to the B2B, like you say, like some of the water purifier company, right? Like so, to attend that, we need to start bidding, and the fee to bidding this product is really high. So we want to change our product to the B2C first instead of B2B.
And also, I think at this moment is not your funding will not be in the stage of production. It's more in R&D production to make more understandable about your product is for B2B, and you need to more invest in R&D time to make your product more suitable, I think. Thank you, but I think very interesting solution.
Thank you so much for your wonderful questions.
Okay, so we have remaining time, 3 minutes left. So are there any questions from the judging right now?
Thank you very much. Very interesting project. I wanted to know how many potential customers you have asked about the product and what their reactions were.
Oh, so can you repeat the questions?
Yes, I wanted to know if you have done market research as such by asking potential customers what they think about the product, to see and to evaluate who could be a suitable target group.
So first we do survey in our lab first, is biomass lab, which the one we create this. And so most of them are students, so they don't want to carry their heavy jug around the house to drink water, so they are willing to pay. And second of all, we ask for the consultation from our consultant, this is Mizu-chan, retail water purifier company. So they told us this is a really interesting product which can help like lots of house people that want to try water filter, but they don't have enough money to buy them. This one is for the lower and middle income house families in Vietnam. So they are willing to pay for that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, one more question left.
Exactly, I think you the team own one technology to transfer to make from the wasted into a solution to water purifying, but the technology is different from the product. you need to identify who will buy your solution first. And I think it will be the water purifier, B2B. Miss Ann will have some more.
I think like I have some comment, so you can improve your presentation later on. I think like the first one like about competition analysis. I think like you mentioned about pure like bottled water, but I believe that for your solution you will have more competitor. The second one is about you say about your go-to-market like approach. You, for year one, you focus on B2C, and the second one will be like expand into B2B. But I think like you should have like give the rationale why you chose like B2C in the first year, because normally the cost of acquisition for the customer acquisition cost for B2C will be pretty high as compared to B2B.
So to make a so for the first for the questions is that for the B2B especially, like the scale for the product is really high. Even though it can bring us high data, a lot of data for our efficiencies of our product, but right now lots of companies already have their own filtration system, so we cannot collab with them. And to collab with them, we will need bidding for them to trust our product to use. So we have to build the trust first by selling to the B2C first, because this is.
Yeah, sorry for interruption, but yeah, you did very excellent with 5 questions from the judging committee. Once again, a big applause for the team Blue Job.
And now we respectfully invite all the audience direct attention to the stage and welcome the second team, World.
We are Wallet. When knowledge grows, future grows.
And now please give a big round of applause to welcome to the stage, World team. Welcome. Okay. Are you ready? 7 minutes to presentation. Start now.
Every single day in Vietnam, you can see plastic clogging rivers and piles of trash at schools. But it's not just about a waste problem, it's actually a knowledge gap. I realized this when I saw a son actually, asking his mom, which bins to use, Mom? Do you know the answer? Just throw it anywhere, son. And that moment hit me, because the true problem in Vietnam right now is about the mindset of Vietnamese people. You can see that policies may change, technologies may improve, but without education, nothing truly happens and nothing truly shifts sustainably. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're here today not just talk about new materials or advanced technologies, but about a truly innovative approach that will shape the next generations of Vietnam. And this drives us to look around to see, is there anything similar for public primary students in Vietnam? They do have some actually, such as the waste reduction program in Huế City. However, most of the time they are short-term, scattered, and limited in reach. While students at this age, they want something fun to learn, and teachers want ready-to-use materials, while parents, they seek easy involvement, and schools, they want low-cost and scalable solutions. That's why we want to create a solution that bridges all the current efforts and true needs. And this is how we create Green Warriors, which is an EdTech program that brings sustainability to schools for public primary students. And it's built on 5 R's models, so So instead of just focusing on waste treatment, we want to shift and change the mindset of students as learners. And for the product model, it's actually a single app with 2 user flows, teachers access to fixed materials, while parents following their kids' learning journey through this app as social media platform. But what is special about this is the content. Content is deeply rooted in Vietnamese culture, which means that students learning through this program will learn through such themes as ecosystem, people, or customs of Vietnam. So in short, Green Warriors would make learning about the environment more fun, relatable, and bringing all the parties involved on the same green journey.
So, who do we empower? Our very first decision makers are parents who prioritize their child's mental health and also their well-being. And also, they are very supportive about the education that can build their child's self-awareness about the surrounding world. And our second decision makers are the public primary school boards who currently needs and urge to have a program and an edtech that aligns with the current government's environmental education focus. And lastly, our end user of the program, the teachers and the students, they demand for a gamified education that are engaging, making teaching and learning much more easier. And in the first 5 years, we're aiming to address 227,000 elementary students living in urbanizing areas such as Bình Dương and Dong Nai before the merger, and who currently lacks of a gamified environmental education. Our selling price is 60,000 VND per month per student, and this price is competitive to other current programs such as STEMs. With the marketing campaigns, Green Warrior, Little Steps, Big Impact, we're not just promoting the program itself, we're educating, engaging, and shifting the entire Vietnamese mindset about the importance of environment. And so far, we have a pilot test in one elementary school in Bình Dương, and the students are super happy about our program.
So to learn well, we believe that theory must come with practice, right? So that's the reason why we create a smart board and we place right next to the bin. So the screen would always on, and the student just simply hold up a piece of trash, put it in front of the camera, and they will show them what is that and also how to dispose it. So let me take an example. I'm holding a phone box, right? So when I put it in front of the camera, it was scanned, and then show me on the step, and I just follow that. So with this, sustainability is no longer a theory, but become a real action. And moving on to this go-to-market roadmap. So as you can see, we will have 7 years with 3 main functions: product enhancement, marketing, and also the market expansion. And lastly, this is the part that every business pays the most attention to. So in year 1, we would have to require an initial investment of around 1 billion VND. And by year 3, we will reach our break-even point with 27 schools and more than 40,000 students. And from that point, our model becomes scalable, generating more than 4 billion VND in year 5. And also, we conducted the business evaluation calculation to call for the funding from the investor, especially 20% from the impact investor right here. So with this type of investor, we would offer them the equity funding and also the payback option in year 5. And now,
so how could we measure the impact of Green Warriors? Actually, for the impact, we not only measure through knowledge, but also through behavior change. That's why in the short run, we want to track the attitude shifts through KAP surveys, and also to make sure that students would adopt at least 3 5R practices. But for the long run, we want to aim for the real impact, which means that we want to reduce the waste in schools and scale it through more provinces across Vietnam. So, last but not least,
Korean Warriors is more than a program, but actually a true movement that will shift next generations of Vietnam to live more sustainably. But we talk a lot about the impacts that we want to create with Korean Warriors. But how about the true voices of the students? They say yes. So how about you guys? Are you ready? Are you ready? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And please, once again, give them a big round of applause for the impressive presentation. And next, we will move to the Q&A section to Gulat team. From the Academic Judging Committee, we respectfully invite a question from Professor Dr. Andre Hin. Welcome.
First of all, thank you very much for your excellent presentation. It's a very important topic you're dealing with. I want to ask you, you have multiple stakeholders. Who ultimately will be the paying customer of the subscription?
So we totally agree that we have a lot of stakeholders involved. So ultimately, the one who pay for this program would be the parents. That's why we want to reach them to show them how this program would positively affect their children.
Have you also considered thinking about a different paying customer as well? Yes. And who would that be in the case of Vietnam, perhaps?
So for Vietnam specifically, because we are reaching the public primary students, so the school board would play a really important role because we need their permission to integrate this program into the school environment. That's why besides the parents, we definitely need to consider the decisions and so the considerations of the school board.
So I'm sure you have asked a few of the school boards and parents and other stakeholders. With the school boards and probably also with government officials, what was their reaction? And have you also asked them whether they would be willing to pay a subscription for the whole school or the whole county?
So yes, about the government, which is in Vietnam context is the Ministry of Education and Training. So if you want to implement a program into the public primary students, we need their permission first of all. That's why before reaching the schools or the parents, definitely we need to talk to the Ministry of Education and Training, and to talk to them we also need other help and support from other parties, for example like youth union. And we also based our program on one of the competitors which is already successfully implemented through the Ministry of Education and Training's permission, which is STEAM. That's why we want to follow their steps to be fully admitted.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Andre Hin, for your question. On behalf of the Specialized Judging Committee, we kindly invite Ms. Letty Khanak.
I think let's give a big applause for the Green Warrior for that great idea. I think I love your idea. I think I believe that you did a lot of research on education, because when you mentioned about in order to do this, so we need to get involved the school, the student, and the family. And also it's very good when you implement the EdTech into that if all the game student now, they will prefer for gamification on animation. I think that similar to the professor, I am questioning about who will pay, because that from this year, the government they started to offer free tuition fee for all the students in the public school. So and then because I do have we do have investment in private school. So my question is have you ever talked with private school? I think the curriculum, the idea here is very great. Have you ever talked to any private school? And why don't you, if not, why don't you approach them?
So honestly, we have already come to a primary school, public primary school, and at that we also have a chance to talk with the board of the school, and she showed me that there are so many other programs that the school adopted beside the hours from the school that the government will pay the fee for. So the student will have to have a comprehensive study so that they can grow. So they can grow completely. So there are so many programs right now. For example, the PE, right, and also the STEM, and also the math that the students are currently studying right now. So we are also the same role. We will also connect with the board and then show them. And we did that already. And she told me that you can try at one classes. And as you can see, the students, they react very fun, and the teacher from that class also very enjoy. Yes.
And also I want to add in about your question, why did we choose to approach the public primary school instead of private? Because our main purpose is to align with the sustainable goals that we give out in our program, is that we want to include the inclusiveness of all the students. We want to teach them about environments, not just a part of the students, but all of the students in Vietnam to learn about the environment.
I think I just want to raise your alert about it will be different between a great idea and about implementation it. Yeah. I think you can start from a small, giving a small impact, and from that, because I know in your analysis you see that the impact will be greater if you can approach public school, but the feasibility will be need to be considered.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, please welcome.
Thank you very much for this presentation. Very interesting. Now you already run some tests with school kids. Did you measure afterwards if the education you gave them had an impact? So did you change the behavior?
So regarding the impacts, as during in the slide, so we want to measure the impacts qualitatively and quantitatively too. So for the qualitative, we want to measure through some KAP surveys, which is give them some surveys questions after learning to see that do they really understand what they've learned? And through quantitatively, we want to see if the waste in the schools, for example, is reduced, or what if they can do later on at their home too. So that is how we can measure the impacts.
But you haven't done so far, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's time's up. Yes, once again, congratulations to the World team for successfully completing your crewman presentation. Thank you so much.
And now on this stage, we will welcome the presentation from the next team. Please have a look at the screen on the stage for the introduction video of the next team right now, PK Tang.
We are Megatang, one voice, 1,000 lives protected.
Please give a big applause to welcome to the stage, PK Tang.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. We are PK Tang, a group of engineering students from Ho Chi Minh City University of Technology.
Okay, so now you will have 7 minutes to present your projects. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, get it started.
All right, climate change. It's no longer a threat, it's no longer a warning, but it's a crisis that we have to live through right now. While the effort to reach, say, zero emission or cutting greenhouse gases are vital for the future, but what we urgently need today are reliable systems that can help us predict storm and natural disasters that are becoming more and more frequent and increasingly unpredictable also. Vietnam last year has climate change and storm in Vietnam last year has cost over 3.5 billion US dollar. 500 lives were taken. Vietnam is a climate vulnerable nation, and it has 3,000 kilometers of coastline. But this isn't just Vietnam problem. Globally, disaster has cost 1 trillion US dollar over the last decade. And it is proven, based on UNDP report, by the way, it is proven that early warning system pay for themselves 500 times over. That means for $1 invested, the community save up to $500. So the question is, how can we act earlier and smarter? Our solution is called the Begateng buoy. We use triboelectric nanogenerator to generate electricity from wave motion, and we use that electricity to power the whole buoy. Plus the signal from the electricity, we use it to transform into data for wave motion and ocean current. It has 3 main features, including real-time early warning, autonomous, and self-power. Just 2 months ago, we have conducted a prototype test in Vũng Tàu. Oh wait, hold on, give me a second. Oh, it's not running. All right, let me say it. So, just 2 months ago, we conducted a prototype test in Vũng Tàu, and the result was outstanding. We were able to transmit the data from the buoy to the computer, proving that not only the sensor, but the whole system works seamlessly. It's a shame that we don't have the video right here. And what I want to say is that the data was collected, and then with our AI-driven algorithm, we was able to transform this data into real data for ocean current and wave motion. This is our competitive analysis, and Begateng is believed to be both cost-effective and high reliable. Compared to the AA is another company that work on the same problem. And the good news is we got it secure. We have a patent to protect our low-cost fabrication method to making the sensor 5 times more reliable and more sensitive. Our business model will come from 3 main streams, including direct sale of the buoy, which each unit will be sold for $4,000 US, and this will account for 55% of our revenue. Then we have service and maintenance, and finally SaaS subscription. This will help us not just develop sustainably, but also have opened a new market for ocean data. As I mentioned before, the profit ratio for investing in early warning system is 500/1. So that makes the whole market globally could worth more than 3.5 billion US dollars. And those are our prospective customers. We have customers in academic research, boards, government agency, NGOs, and fortunately, we have a close partnership with Canaport, where we will deploy our first buoy in the upcoming month. This will allow the port to monitor their operation and allowing us to collect the baseline data for ocean. And by the end of the year, we aim to leverage this data to start commercialization with our partners. We have started from 2014 with working on sensor, and by 2027, we will have our first customer. All right, so all that sounds good, but can we deliver it? Let me introduce you who we are. We are a group of engineering students with expertise from many disciplinary. We have computer science, we have electrical engineering, and most importantly, we are proud to be mentored by two experts in the field, Professor Bùi Văn Tiến and Master Nguyễn Hoàng Gia Huy. Oh, sorry. And we're proud to have partners all over Asia. And me personally have brought this project to Japan at Kyoto University. And while I was there, I found out that scientists and researchers are also very interested in my research. And they agreed to work with us on developing and enhancing the properties of this sensor. So this proves that we are not just doing a student project. No, we're actually aiming to develop and have the human habitat. All right, to conclude, I just want to say that we might not be the ultimate savior. No, our solution is the best out there, but we believe we represent something far more important, and that is a new generation taking action to strengthen human resilience. We are...
Tamsin, yeah, thank you so much for your sharing
All right,
today.
Thank you so much.
And now we will move forward to the Q&A sessions. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, for the Q&A sessions, on behalf of the Academic Judging Committee, I would like to have the first question from the Professor Dr. Mamal I. Kilani.
Thank you very much. I think it's very interesting. My question is to start with the prototype. Where will you produce it? How much it will cost you? And how did you manage to price it at 4,000? And how did you estimated that the market volume could be up to 3.5 billion?
So, thank you for your question. So firstly, we estimated our cost to fabricate this prototype, the total worth $1,000. And it's including all the outside of the buoy and the inside, as well as the software. And how can we evaluate the market is that we based on our competitor. So each of our competitor buoys or say early warning system would cost around $50,000 to $100,000 for one buoy. So based on the amount of buoy they have in say America or in America and in Europe, we estimated will be around more than $3.5 billion.
Is your design based on your own design, or is it a copy of your competitor's design?
So this is our design. We designed to fit best for our sensor. So basically how the sensor works is it uses tribal electric nano generator mechanism. We didn't have that before. So that's one thing new. We use that mechanism using contact and separation method. So this design is believed to make the most of it. We could exploit the wave motion the way we want it, so that we can provide electricity for the whole hardware inside of the buoy.
And you leave it released in the ocean. You don't tie it to the base of the ocean. It will float, it will float on the ocean.
So how tribal electric nano generator works is that it detects the most subtle changes in the ocean. So for example, when the buoy floats on the ocean, our sensor, sorry it's the same that we don't have the video, but our sensor is very sensitive to the most subtle changes of the wave,
That's clear. My question was, how do you locate it? Does it have a GPS that you know where is the buoy is located after the motion of the waves?
Yeah, all right, sorry. So how we detect it is that we use satellite. So all the data will be transmitted to our source receiver using satellite. So that it could be anywhere. And we're planning to make, say, 80 buoy in Vietnam, and we ordered it like 500 kilometers from shore, 1,000 kilometers from shore. We make it by layer and layer of buoy. That will make the coastal safe.
That's clear. Thank you.
Okay, so for the next question, I would like to invite Dr. Lê Huỳnh Phương Thục.
Thank you very much. Some of the technical terms over there I couldn't understand fully. So my question is going to be on two things. The first one on the cost structures. You say that this solution is much more cost efficient than others, the existing solutions. So how does it work? Because I didn't see the price comparisons over there and all the benefits from the cost effective over there. So that's the first question. The second question, what I heard so far, this project have been in 10 years developed and nurtured. So is it your mentor project or your project? So are you clear on the questions? So the second question is, from what I understand, the projects have been initiated and nurtured over the last 10 years, since 2014 until now. So my question is it your mentor's project or your own project?
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your question. To answer your first question about cost structure, the whole thing takes us around $1,000 without labor resource. We didn't account for, because we actually the one who do it. So compared to our competitor, which they sold for 100,000, 500,000 per system, we are, say, the main difference comes from the mechanism that we detect waves and early warning system to generate the data. That's the main difference. That makes us a lot cheaper. Right. Coming up to the second question, is that it's our whole group working on the sensor, basically. So this is one application of it. So it's not my own project. No, it's the whole group project, and it's just a brand of us.
Okay, so it's a recommendations. If you say about cost effective or cost efficient more than others, we need a comparison over there next time. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, any questions or the comment from the judging for our teams, for the BK team? Any comment or feedback? Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, due to the limited time, I hope you did your well for the performance today. And once again, a big applause for the BK team. Thank you very much, your team.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next performance is about to begin. Please look on the screen and watch a video present team Nova Bridge.
Hello everyone, we are Nova Bridge from C to T, building work from waste.
And now, please pay attention to the stage to welcome the next presentation from Team Nova Brick. Welcome.
Hello everyone, we are a woman-led team with a vision to building a greener Vietnam.
Okay, and 7 minutes for Nova Brick to present. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me start with a simple idea. Every year, thousands of seafood waste are thrown away. So what if, instead of waste, we turn it into the foundation of the building that we live in? So that's what Nova Brick is doing. We transform discarded seafood shells and into high-performance, planet-positive building material. So here's the problem. Our construction industry is heavily dependent on resources. Our traditional fire bricks is emitting a lot of CO2 every year, and also sand mining is destroying the rivers. Builders are expressing demand for a greener option. However, current options are not competitive enough and also not strong enough. But however, the demand is already there. Currently, the eco-friendly tile is projected to reach nearly 20 billion USD by 2032, led by North America and Europe. So there's already established a customer base that showing interest to eco-friendly certified design materials. So this is what Nova Brick is doing. Our solution is that we replace a part of cement and sand in our tile and mix it with seashells and seaweed with a combination of 30% in order to produce a greener and also a stronger material. We not only compete on cost, but we also compete on designs. So our focus is to focus on the decorative features of our products in order to stand out from competitors and also to meet the demands of the current target market that we're aiming, which is the premium projects. Our supply chain is ready for scale. So our supply chain starts from collecting seaweed and seashells, grind and blend them with sand and cement, and mold it using hydraulic press, add pigments, water soak for durability, polish, and then test for durability. And then on the downstream side, we distribute to showroom in order to facilitate orders, and then distribute to our partners and distributors by a variety of channels. And we're not doing this alone. We're also partnering with Vietties, and we leverage from their established resources, and we can tap into their production capacity with 60,000 square meters per month. And also we can access to their established customer base to the global customers.
Now that we see the market potential, let's look at Nova Brick. We set our prices 20 USD per square for cement tile and 30 USD for ventilated tile. Not as cheap as cement block and not as costly ceramic tile, accessible for public project and premium eco customer. Unlike the players combining sustainability with global cost, striking a balance between affordability and eco performing and risk markets. Clear that competitor cannot easily replicate. Our developed roadmap is divided into key phases. Phase 1, finalize prototype and pilot production and launch in Ho Chi Minh City, Da Nang and Hanoi. Phase 2, build B2B channel and partnership with Viettel. Phase 3, export to Europe, the US, and North America. The last one, broaden Southeast Asia and build and diversify our product range. Viettel plays a central role in the early stages and focused and supported by 10,500 distributors and focused sampling activation and marketing channel focusing at 7% on the European and US market.
Here are 3-year financial plan. We expect revenue of over 2 million USD by year 3 with about 40% gross profit margin. This is possible because when we grow bigger, the cost per unit goes down and logistics becomes efficient. Second, about cash flow, we know that the first 2 years will be tough. Cash flow is negative because we need to invest in setup and operations. But from quarter 4 of year 1, the sales already starts. From year 2, the revenue is higher than cost. So that's our break-even point. You can see that by year 3 of operation phase, we our cumulative profit covers initial investment. So that's our payback point.
I'm sorry, but time's up. Thank you so much for your presentation. And now we will move to Q&A section. Your team will have 7 minutes to listen and answer the question from judges. On behalf of the Academic Judging Committee, we invite questions from Mr. Stefan Philippi.
Thank you very much. Very interesting product. I have a question about your partner. How strong is this relationship? Do you already have signed letters or contract or things like that?
Yeah, we speak directly with the CEO already. However, we do not sign the LOI already. We do not do that. However, the CEO is expressing strong interest in our project and also willing to, support us to integrate our biomaterial projects and supporting with their manufacturing base and also their customer base. Yes.
Thank you very much. Regarding the product you're having, the thickness of the material, is it similar to the thickness to the other products, or is it a little bit thicker?
So the tile, as you can see, our samples are pretty similar to our expected products after producing. So we're using a non-firing technique in order to produce our samples. But the supplies are not from the intended ingredients, which are from seaweed and seashells. And we plan to do that in our pilot phase. And the thickness of it is similar to what you see on the sample. So here's the two main lines of products that we aiming, the tile and also the breeze big. Yeah. Okay. So the thickness is the same, yes.
Thank you. My last question. You mentioned in 3 years you want to make a turnover of 2.5 million. How much do you have to sell for this amount of money?
How much do we have up to now?
How much products, yes.
Can you repeat again?
How much products do you have to sell to make the $2.5 million?
It's about 36,000 meters, like I estimate.
in the first 3 years. Yeah.
Thank you.
Measure in square meter. Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Stefan Philippi. And on behalf of the specialized judging committee, we invite question from Mr. Nguyễn, Việc, Tích.
Thank you, Tim. I think three ladies in the construction material is a very proud of you to jump in this area. I see in your team you have one strategic lady, one marketing and one finance. So who will be the products will be related to producer, production, and CPO? Who will?
Who will be the one who in charge of
Production.
Production? Yes. So we cooperate with Vietnam. We use their manufacturing base. We use their machines. We use their artisans in order to facilitate our production process. However, the R&D process will be carried by us, by our team.
Okay, I think you should have one guy in your team to be in charge for R&D and the production. That will be more suitable. And the second question, I don't understand what is the end user pain point. Why they buy your products? Pain point of end user, why they buy?
Yeah, so our end users, we tend to supply for hospitals. We intend to supply for projects managers and also to schools, to premium projects. For example, in the hospitality industry and in the restaurant industry. So they are currently using, we choose to target we choose to target US market and also Europe market. We are already showing a demand for it. However, the current market price on this market is a little bit high compared to our product. So we can.
Okay, I can imagine who will be your client, but my question is, what will be their pain point? Is that so high cost or something that they move to your products?
Okay, so yeah, cost is a factor. The second factor is that a lot of these clients are showing demand for more ESG-focused products. So our product is designed in order to solve that problem for them. We can offer a cost-competitive product, and also we can offer products that is more ESG-focused compared to the traditional bricks on the market.
Hope so. I think so that when you have one product guy in your team, they will show how the ESG composition in this product that will be more valuable for them, for you, because they will show how big is the part of ESG in your product, for example. Okay, thank you.
Very interesting. I think the product looks very nice, and you're trying to be sustainable, which is fantastic, and using lots of recycled material, raw materials. If you're planning to export to Europe and United States, this material is very heavy. The logistic costs will be humongous. How would you compensate the logistic costs to the price of the material and stay sustainable? Because the carbon emission for transporting this from Vietnam all the way to United States, it's a lot.
I'm sorry, but Novabricks will answer your question maybe later, okay? Yes, once again, congratulations, Novabricks team, for completing your accruement and presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, following the excellent performance of our first four team, now beautiful voice and acoustic guitar, that is what we absolutely bring to all of you on this stage. And we welcome the very, very special guests from Binti and Thanting Bait. And now I would like to invite all of you pay your full attention to the stage and enjoy the music. Please welcome.
Okay, thanks again to Binti and Nguyện Thanh Tín Beth for amazing performance today. And now we will back to the competition of the remaining 4 teams. The next performance is ready. Please look on the screen to watch a video present a sustainable team.
Ladies and gentlemen, after enjoying the performance, so now I hope all of you can recharge your battery and enjoy the next performance of the next team right now. And I would like to introduce the team Sustainnovate. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in the meanwhile, waiting for the next performance. So now I would like to come here closer to the church and have a few questions to interview with our church right now. Okay, so I would like to ask you, Lê Thị Khánh Nang, today you attend the event as a church. So how do you feel? And do you have any advice for the teams today? Please give a big applause to welcome Miss Lê Thị Khánh Nang.
Hello everyone. I think like it's a great for me to be here. I think like I was very impressed about about not only like the competition but all the team who joined today. I think like it's a very good like indicator when we see that like our next generation do care about the ESG, about all the impact. And I think like another thing that like I was impressed is about your English proficiency. I think like most of the team is amazing. But like I think like there is couple advice that like I would like to share so that like you can do better in your next presentation. And I came from a background that like from an investment fund. So I often receive a lot of like pitching from all the founder and all the like the investment team who want to raise fund. And I think like the first one I see here is about normally you see that like you have about 7 minutes in order to do the pitching. So let's maximize about that 7 minutes. I think like it is very, we need to be very focused. Normally like I am happy to see about you do a summary about your pitching before you come to like the detail. So what you need to include it in that summary. The first one is about the target or the company or the project that like you working on. The second one is about what is like the opportunity, like all the opportunity that means that like why the investor need to make the investment decision for the project that you propose. And the last one is about like you can provide more information to support because like they will do care about the financial, the management team, and also like the timeline that like it will involve in your pitching. So I think like that is like the advice that I think about when I heard about your pitch for the last 4 pitching today. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Lê Thị Khánh An. Yeah, so as you can see, we have a limited time, around 7 minutes for each presentation. So it's also a reminder for all the teams, please pay your full attention not only to your performance, but also the time so that we can make stride and have a good information to share with all of you. And now I would like to have some sharing from the representative from Vietnam Swiss Innovation Challenge. After the performance of the first 4 teams, how do you feel about it?
Thank you very much. I'm really impressed about energy, the quality of performance, and the behavior on stage. That's really amazing. For me, really fascinating. In Switzerland, we are a little bit more quiet, probably, and reserved. So seeing outstanding performances is really amazing. I'm absolutely happy to be here, and it's a fantastic event. And if I can give some advice, may I? If somebody of you has the idea, probably founding a company, and thinking, am I the right person? Am I a person that can found a company? Am I an entrepreneur or not? Everybody can be. Entrepreneurship is something you can learn. It's not something that in your genes and your parents gave it to you. It's something that you can learn at university in programs like that, and just do it. Everything is learnable.
In the event today, we have the presence of also a lot of the young generation. So do you have any advice for them? Yeah, who didn't join the competitions, but they are joining the event today to look for the opportunity, maybe to go to Switzerland.
It's always great to go to other countries. It's never easy to do, but there are opportunities, and I would give the advice to start here, make a good education. That's foundation of everything. If you have a good education, the life is open to achieve what you want, and just move forward and do the best as you can.
Thank you very much. Yeah, and on behalf of the organizer, we would like to say thanks for your sharing, and especially the presence of all the students joining in the event today. Once again, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Stefan Philippi. And before we go to the competition, we will have an opportunity for one student who can guess and spell the full name of this competition, because we will have a present from the sponsor to who answer the right thing. Okay. Chúng ta cũng sẽ có những cái phần quà vô cùng đặc biệt đến từ các nhà tài trợ dành cho một bạn sinh viên sẽ đoán được về tên đầy đủ của chương trình ngày hôm nay. Minh Nhật thấy rằng là có một bạn giơ tay rất là nhanh, nhưng mà có vẻ hơi ngại, cho nên chúng ta ngồi xuống, đúng không ạ? Đoán đúng được tên của chương trình sẽ có một phần quà đặc biệt dành cho các bạn ngay lúc này của các nhà tài trợ. Rồi, 1, 2, 3, ai giơ tay? 1, 2, 3. Chàng trai áo đỏ, dạ, xin mời. Xin được mời micro. Cơ hội chỉ có một lần, quà tặng cũng vậy. Rồi, chúng ta cùng nhìn lên. Please pay attention to the student nhé. Can you stand up? Và có thể đứng lên được không ạ? Rồi, ok. Can you introduce yourself? Ok.
Em là An Thành. Em thuộc sinh viên Khoa Thương mại K29 của Trường Đại học Văn Lang. Em đoán tên chương trình hôm nay là Vietnam Swiss Innovation Challenge 2025.
Ok, một tràng pháo tay thật lớn dành cho em nhé. Đoán chính xác rồi. Cảm ơn em rất là nhiều. Dạ, vừa mới mở màn lên là đáp án sẽ hiển thị ra và chúng ta không còn tranh luận gì về kết quả nữa. Rồi, bây giờ thì tín hiệu. And now we will have a video of sustainability. Please, once again, look on the screen and see who they are.
Macabox, from waste to value.
From today to greener tomorrow.
Good day to you all. I'm kind of nervous, so please forgive me.
Yeah, can you all give a big applause to encourage them? Okay, are you ready?
No.
Not yet.
No, I'm not ready, but I will start.
Okay, so you will have 7 minutes to start it right now. You can look at the timer on your right hand. Okay?
Okay.
Get it started.
Hello, churches. We are Sustainable. And today we bring to you Macabox, durable and eco-friendly packaging and furthermore, products. Right now, up to 72% of macadamia nuts are discarded as shells. Meanwhile, the packaging industry still relies heavily on plastic and wood pulp, continue to damage the environment and harm forests. So we propose a solution. Transform these wasted shells into biocomposite pulp, replacing plastic and reducing our reliance on trees. The market is very huge. Globally, $312 billion in 2024. And in Vietnam alone, it is worth $25 billion. The big idea behind Macabox is that we turn wasted shells into products. Made from 100% macadamia shells, using our technology, we transform these so-called agricultural waste into sustainable, biodegradable, and most importantly, safe and durable products. Now, the supplier side is more than ready. Vietnam macadamia farms is planning to be expanded to 200,000 hectares by 2030, generating over 600,000 tons of shells. Of nuts, and that is plenty of shells. Now, on the demand side, Vietnam paper packaging market is growing from $2.6 billion to over $4.1 billion in 2029. Booming demand meets abundant resource. Now, we of course did some research, and we found out that consumers are driving this shift. Nearly half have stopped buying from companies or products that cause harm to the environment. 3 out of 4 limits the use of harmful materials, and 87% of people seek eco-friendly alternatives. Now, here's one of the big pictures. The global e-commerce market was worth nearly $50 billion in 2023, and will more than likely to double to $104 billion by 2032. That translates to a $20 billion total market for Macabox, a $5 to $6 billion serviceable, and the near-term capture, realistically, of $9 to $18 million. Now, Macabox stands at a very special position, where waste, market growth, and consumer demand meets. We're not just filling boxes, gentlemen and ladies. We are redefining the market itself. Now to my partners.
So, among the competitors, Macabox, we are putting ourselves in the low price and also sustainable packaging solution. But we are not lowering the price because we want to sell the product. We're lowering the price because our production process is cheap compared to other competitors, without losing the elasticity and the durability of the product. And as you know, that packaging is the first impressions of the customer to your product. And if you are F&B brands, you want to sell a product that is not only good, nutritious for the customer, but also good for the environment, good for the local area and local people involved in the production process. You want to use Macabox packaging solutions.
And this story is the same to the manufacturer in Vietnam who wants to go global. They need a story that is Vietnamese originated, and that's it, make the best, the most benefit from the sustainability caring customer. You know that agriculture is very important in Vietnam, and right now the manufacturer, they have the strength, they own their supply chain, and they have opportunity to go global. Like there are almost 2 million brands go global on Amazon, agricultural only. So if they use our packaging solution, they have a story to tell. And very long journey come here, we propose to you the marker box, which is not only durable, elastic, and low affordable. And through calculation from our formula, we calculate that this packaging is only required 5 months to be completely deposed. And who will buy this box from us? First of all, after COVID-19, you know that we all see the increase in personal health care expenses. So let me ask a question. Do you want to eat your healthy food, which you have to pay higher price for in a normal board plastic box? I assume you know the answer. So they need an interesting, green, biodegradable, and affordable box to catch the sight of the customer. So, but I know it's good to care about care about the beauty from the inside. You care about what you eat, but we all know that we want faster solutions, so we look for cosmetic. And we present to you our strategic partner, Macallan and Julie House. They doubled their revenue after the COVID-19 because of the main products made from macadamia oil, essence, and nut shells. And they are ready to stand by this project to create a packaging solution from the maca nut cells. Right now, if you want to find us, we are in the fairs, which is related to sustainability, agriculture, and especially nature-based. And if you want to meet us at the fair. But if you want to invest in us, look in the financial plan.
And thumbs up. Thank you so much for your presentation. And now we'll come back Innovating to the stage and we will move to Q&A section. Your team will have 7 minutes to listening and answering the question from judges. On the behalf of Academic Judging Committee, we invite question from Mr. Stefan Philippi.
Thank you very much. Very interesting product. I wanted first to know how far are you with the product? Is it already market ready? Are you in developing stage? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, right now we're in the very first stage. We are R&D and developing the product. However, we are having the sample here. But this is not commercial. Yes, this is only the product we give to our strategic partner. So they are giving us feedback on these products. Yes.
As you can see, we have ready products out in the open.
So I have a second question. Is your idea protected by a patent, or do you have some trademarks or stuff like that?
So we are the college on the Rogers here, the apply, and to talk on me the manufacturing in here, the green here on the patent in the Vietnam apply your the project in here the focus on the macadamia shell, the development in here the project in the future, and the expand the market in the US and UK, and so then in the future the applied international.
Because it made from up till now, no competitor can make this.
The thing about our product is that it is exclusively us alone. No one else in Vietnam, or as far as I know, Southeast Asia, have this product process.
Thank you very much. Do you see risk if you scale up going abroad and also be larger in Vietnam? Production risk, stuff like that? Have you any thoughts about these things?
First of all, the input material that we required for the scale up, if the Vietnamese macadamia nut sales is not enough, we are ready to import from Australia, because you know that the macadamia market in Australia is very large, and they also export macadamia into Vietnam for processing and re-export.
Yes, and then according to Cardiff, the 2025 survey on the data in UK, the focus on the packaging environment here in the US, and we already expand the markets. In UK, the focus on the Amazon
Expanding our line of products, not just boxes. We will be making kitchenware, forks, spoons, plates, bowls, and things like that.
Yes, and furthermore, we are a passionate team that are always trying to adding value into the products. So at our lab, we are trying to add more essence, perfume to the product. We want to make the product customer-centric. They touch, they feel, they smell, they see, everything will be perfect, and the smell will be good too. So the glue powder that Uyên is giving you is kind of our testing sample.
Okay, and next, we would like to invite question from Miss Lê Thị Khánh An.
Thank you. I think my first question for you is that I think the idea to produce the box for F&B is not new, because we know that in the market we have the box made from the sugar cane. So I think you in your market research, have you do any research about sugar cane as compared to your solution?
Yes, as I stated before in the presentation, we will compete about the price, but we do not lower the price because we want to compete with sugarcane, but because the production fee is cheaper. So the cost is one, but the after is that you know that a large amount of sugarcane is imported from China, it's not originated in Vietnam. So in a big picture, to say it's not totally sustainable in Vietnam.
And then the products in here, the chips in the Vietnam, because the correlate the manufacturing the Vietnam in the Đắk Lắk, and the cost logistic the cost, and the thing is the apply the Vietnam the NOU, yes, NOU the Macalans and Chula House and the P food to strengthen the supply chain, so reduce the cut the cost. Logistics in here, apply the process.
Well, the worrying about competing with sugarcane products is a very big challenge when we first researched this. So we have come to the realization after countless hours of research that most of sugarcane bagasse is imported, and our resources is local. So that means we have cheaper resources. And our production process is also more simple but exclusive. So we are not worrying about pricing here.
Do you have any number about the raw material between like sugar cane and maca? So we can imagine that like the raw material, the maca raw material will be like bigger or like more like will help you to sustain the production.
I'm sorry, but time's up, and you will answer her question maybe later, okay? And thank for the judges for your question. And once again, congratulations to Sustainable for completely the agreement and presentation.
Thank you very much. Please back to the backstage. Ladies and gentlemen, for the next team, now they are ready to show us their talent and spirit on this stage. And who they are, please enjoy the introduction video right now. Please welcome.
Why not trial? Give fashion a second life and make style sustainable.
And now, please welcome our team, Why Not Trial?
Hello everyone, our team is Why Not Child.
Okay, so now you will have 7 minutes to present your project. Are you ready? Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, get it started.
Hi everyone, before I dive into Thrifter, I want to pause on one big idea, sustainability. So when we say sustainable business, we don't just mean using recycled materials. To us, it means building something that lasts, that empowers people, creates real value, and add on to the circular economy. That's the type of business Thrifter is. Now, let's be real. Each of us have clothes in our closet that we barely use. Maybe once, maybe never, even though the condition is amazing. Why? Because of fast fashion. And the reality is that fashion today, it is expensive, it is wasteful, and it's bad for the planet. And everyone, especially the young consumers, they are looking for better options that are going to go easier on their wallet and on the planet.
Now let's zoom in on Vietnam. The demand for thrifting here is massive. In fact, there's 83% of Vietnamese consumer already buy secondhand. But the system we have, it just doesn't work. Offline stores are limited, social media thrifting is chaotic and full of scam, and a few business trying, but their tech feel clunky. So why does the second-hand fashion still feel so risky, messy, and inconvenient? Just because there's no single trusted place to make it work.
Therefore, we need an all-in-one solution to make thrifting more convenient and enjoyable. That's exactly why we built Thrifter. Think of Thrifter as the best of both worlds. The fun of social media combined with the security of the e-commerce. One platform where you can discover, buy, and sell pre-loved fashion, with payment that you can trust and shipping built right in. With Thrifter, problem disappear. No more scams, no more headache delivery, no more thrift chaos, and here's the best part. It's not just a store, it's a community. Thrifter turned buying and selling experience into something social, sustainable, and fun.
So what makes Thrifters truly innovative? So first of all, we bring that together the best of social media and e-commerce into one app. But what really set us apart is the use of AI into transforming the shopping experience. So now users can have a personalized feeds that match with their style, their size, and it also suggests them to follow sellers who have a similar size or style as them. And we also have an AI stylist who you can ask questions like, hey, I have this type of top, what should I buy to pair it with? And it will give you instant suggestions. So this is fashion resale that made intelligent, social, and effortless. So what is our goal when creating Thrifter? It's to becoming the leading second-hand fashion marketplace in Vietnam and eventually across Southeast Asia.
Our target customers are both seller and buyer. For the seller, we have the casual seller, popular seller, professional thrift seller, and even retail partners. And for the buyer, we see 4 main groups. the eco-conscious, the price-sensitive and style-driven, and the niche collector. Together, they create a vibrant ecosystem where everyone finds values. So, what benefits we're going to bring for our customers? For the seller, it's the ways to earn more money, clear space, and reach way more people. And for the buyer, it's affordable, a unique fashion with safety and convenience. And for the planet, it's less waste and more sustainability. Everybody win.
So the market opportunity here is huge. In Vietnam, by 2025, we will have 12 million young women, which are the key drivers in fashion spending. And also, the growing resale market is going to grow 5 times, from $1.1 billion in 2021 to $5 billion in 2026. And this is only the Vietnam market, not to mention the Southeast Asian market one.
Our model is simple, scalable, and sustainable. So we generate our revenue from transaction commission, seller subscription, eco-packaging, luxury authentication, and even offline events. So how Thrifter works? It's simple. The seller just needs to upload the item on the app and let Thrifter take care of the rest. The payment, security, and shipping. And here's our real edge, logistics. Instead of owning warehouses or trucks, we partner with a third-party logistics in Vietnam, especially Sun SM. The delivery with electric vehicles. So by not creating a necessary system of products, we ensure to growth without adding burden to the environment. And moreover, in Southeast Asia, speed is everything, and buyers expect fast delivery. So with this strategy, we could focus our resources on where they matter the most: technology, customer experience, and growth.
Our business plan after the first year launch in Ho Chi Minh and Hanoi, we will expand to other cities in Vietnam for the next 4 years. By the year 5, we aim to be ready to expand to other Southeast Asia market.
And every startup faces risk, but we make sure to minimize them by having clear strategies. So first of all, we're gonna focus on having really good marketing, and also having our business model stay lean, and also not to rely on only one partner, so we will partner with different partners. And finally, we make sure to always develop and enhance our technology, so it will avoid the technology risk. And finally, next up to the financial roadmap. So we will need $910,000 in the course of the first 3 years to fund scale, marketing, and technology. And by year 4, we should turn profitable, and we aim by year 5, we should have the profit at around $5 million. So we take Shopee as a benchmark, which took 6 years in Vietnam to finally turn profitable.
And here's our org chart. We aim to have 4 main departments: operation and customer experience, products and technology, finance and admin, and finally marketing and growth.
At Thrifter, we think a sustainable brand is not about only business. It's about helping community. That's why we create a campaign, Thrifter for Community, 1 donation, twice the impact. Unlike others who only focus on reselling, Thrifter has 2 ways: resells and donate, to cut down the fashion waste and bring more people into our carrying communities. With this, Thrifter isn't just growing a business, it's building a strong movement for sustainable and for communities.
And the fashion resale market in Vietnam is exploding, and no one has claimed the space yet. So Thrifter is positioned to win, built on trust, technology, and community. And beyond the numbers, this is more than just an app. It's a movement, so it's a fashion circular economy where clothes are reused instead of getting wasted. Our mission is simple: give fashion a second life, make style sustainable.
Perfect timing, congratulations. And now it's time for the Q&A sessions. And once again, for this part, you will have 7 minutes to answer 2 questions from the churches. And on behalf of the Academic Churching Committee, I would like to invite Professor Dr. Andres Hins for the first question. Please welcome.
Well, thank you very much for your very engaging presentation and a fascinating topic.
Thank you so much.
Let me ask you this. When you do a platform, it's always 2 sides of the coin. Would you agree? So do you think that demand is bigger on the seller side or on the buyer side?
So from my perspective, I think it's from both sides because actually in Vietnam market, like I do research before, I see like a huge demand for, first of all, from buyers, they want to buy new clothes, but it's getting more expensive. And for sellers, they have like a closet that they want to declutter. And here's the thing about fast fashion these days, they make kind of clothes that you cannot wear every day. So sometimes it's like the kind of clothes that you only wear to like special events. You may wear it once or twice, and that's all. You never touch it again. So that is why like I think they would want to clean the closet, and also there are many people who are in need to buy those type of clothes. So by making a platform like that, so engaging and building a community that makes everything so much easier for everyone, I think like we can drive in like everyone who needs to declutter the closet or like even want to buy new ones.
Okay, thank you. Now let's take the buyers. Do you have an indication of what the male-female customer split would roughly be?
Honestly, like when creating this app, we are kind of focused on female customers more because like those are the ones who are like being targeted for fast fashion, and they have like the most like amount of clothes in their closet that they need to declutter the most. So like in the first stage, we will focus on the female customers only.
Yes, let's drill a bit deeper into the target group, females only. You have said in your business plan that it may be cost-savvy people, it may be luxury people, it may be sustainably oriented people. Do you have some sort of indication on which of these groups is your prime target group within the female community?
Honestly, when we're creating this app, we want to create a platform where everyone needs its meat. So like if you are like kind of like focused on your budget, you will find the ones that like gonna be cheaper like within your budget. So for someone who's like fashion savvy, they will find like pieces that are limited edition or sold out ones, or like some clothes that are in high-end brands. So like it's like a platform where like everything can be sold secondhand there, and it's from different range. So like everyone with different needs, they can like apply to.
And if that's the case, would you think that your marketing, your social media activities, your packaging of the product, even if it's an app, it's the same for all target groups, right? So you have no means to differentiate between luxury customers and, for instance, the ones that just want to save money.
So honestly, for our seller kits, first of all, it's like for all the same kind of customers. We are not really going to the high-end marketplace yet because like it will really need like so much care throughout, because you need to really authenticate the product and having a warehouse. So at first we are like really C2C first. So we make kind of like on the middle to lower kind of level of clothes. But like the luxury section is like a very promising land, and we will need more research to like expand into that aspect. But we will need to make sure like because it needs a lot more care, and like be careful or not like you will sell fakes on our program, and we will lose all of our like reputation. So like it will be a part that we will expand to.
One last quick question. Have you looked at other examples of apps like that abroad?
So yes, actually on the last round we got asked about the app named Vinted in Europe. But like after look at it, I feel like it's only like an app where you look up and buy things. There's no like kind of like really user experience, like community engaging, have a feel of thrifting into it. It's like a website like that. So like that is why we want to combine social media and also have a really like engaging designs that create a kind of like experience that like none other apps has before. So I want to take an example like for like Shopee, Tiki and Lazada in Vietnam, before like in 2021, they're all the same. And people even think Shopee is gonna fail. But after 6 years, Shopee dominated the market. Why? Because like they make sure the user experience, the seller experience, buyer's experience are like way more better than other apps. So like that is the way we're going to differentiate our brand. So we learn from that.
Now is the second question from Dr. Lê Huỳnh Phương Thục.
You have 3 seconds to inhale and exhale. Okay, take a breath. Okay, okay, nice, peaceful. So we mentioned about the current competitors. And you mentioned one name over there that I spotted out was Chợ Tốt. Yes. Okay. So how far you understand about Chợ Tốt model, and how competitive you think you are versus Chợ Tốt? who is subsidized by Carousels, the leading Singapore second-hand platform.
So I think what differentiates Trực Tốt and us is like what we are focusing on. So when you go to Trực Tốt, you can find and buy everything. It's like a chaotic market, which is like very, very like convenient. But again, you look at it, you don't have the feel of fashion into it. And actually, like the apartment that I rent right now, actually rent it from Trực Tốt. So like you can find anything on there, but like it doesn't have the feel of fashion into it. And young women, especially like fashion consumers, they want to have an experience in an app that's something that tailored to their needs, to their actually needs, not like to some chaotic market. So I think like by creating an app that really focus on fashion only, we can differentiate our brand compared to Trực Tốt.
Yeah, good answer. So have you studied the investment cost to build such kind of app and the cost per acquisitions for this market?
So actually the cost of building the app and website is about $98,000 and the initial setup cost is around $131,000. So like we calculated that, but like that's only the initial cost to build and to be able to like work for like in the course of like 5 years, we have made the cash flow for projections. Therefore, we will need around $910,000 to fund for activities in the course of like the year. So like make sure we have sufficient cash balance to fund like the operation activities, marketing, etc. So like we need.
I don't know whether it's a good news or bad news for you, but I'm a good friend of Trực Tốt CEO. So with 1 million in the first year, you burn it in 3 months. Yeah, for the app and all the cost of acquisition. So good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, perfect timing. Congratulations to the good performance of the team. Why not Trio?
Thank you so much and congratulations. And now please look on the screen again to watch a video present the next team we're coming up to the stage, Team Phi Malay.
We are Phi Malay.
We
shape the future of orthodontics.
And now, welcome to the stage, Team Phi Malay. Please give them a big round of applause. And 7 minutes to Phi Malay to present. 3, 2, 1, go.
Behind every smile lies an unseen barrier, weeks of waiting, the burden of uncertainty, and a manual process that has shackled the true potential of modern orthodontics.
A revolution is here. Phi Malay is more than a tool. It is a digital brain, where artificial intelligence and biomechanical simulation unite, transforming the art of orthodontics into the science of foresight.
The result? We don't just save time, we liberate it. We accelerate treatment, and we architect smiles that are not only beautiful, they are engineered with absolute precision.
Calculation pressure to confident decisions.
The best part isn't the aligners, it's the peace of mind.
Good afternoon, esteemed judges and ladies and gentlemen. We are Phi Malay. Today, in a modern orthodontic, we celebrate innovation like 3D scanning and clear aligner. But behind them lie a critical bottleneck that costs thousands of hours and millions of dollars every year. So it's about the process of planning a patient treatment. Today, orthodontic planning remains a slow, manual, subjective process, usually taking 10 to 20 days and rely heavily in dentist experience, which leading to the results will be inconsistency, error, costly remark, and definitely about unnecessary medical waste. So, to solve the problem, we are building the world's first system to simulate and optimize the orthodontic plan by integrating proven technology. Is where the finite element matters, FIM, and the artificial intelligence AI. FIM is not new or experimental. It was trusted simulation methods used for decades in some resist industry like aerospace to predict how complex structure respond to forces. And we apply the same precision to dentistry. Our system using theme to simulate biomechanical forces to transform the data into AI model. And about the results, we don't just guess whether teeth will move. We are predict with a high accuracy of to more than 90%. It's where the number based on a lot of research were conducted before by many professors around the world. So we transformed the process of planning from 10 to 20 days into just 8 to 12 hours. Our solution reached into the rapidly growing market, which in the global nearly about $6.5 billion with a CAGR estimate 31% in 2024, and Vietnam only value over $110 million. However, this market is still dominated by some international players like Invisalign, Spark of Encore, which are expensive, slow, and not have a high accuracy like us.
So Formula competitive advantage are threefold. For the first one is superior accuracy. So our system reduces the error and the need of costly remakes, directly improving clinical outcomes. For the second one is unmatched speed. By automating planning, we give time back to dentists, allowing them to serve more patients. For the third one is sustainable impact. So higher accuracy means fewer waste aligner. So Formula is not just efficiency tool, we are a green solution for modern dentistry and the key factor for our B2B partner. And we're also a technology partner that raising standard of care. So a plan is as good as a team behind it. We bring youthful innovation and deep industry insight from dentistry, business, and AI. So what is our unfair advantage? Unlike medtech startups struggle year for year to get the access to clinical data, we already have it. Our family own and run the dental clinics. That's why we got an instant zero-cost real-world testing from day one. And on top of that, we guide by a world-class advisory board, including associate professor, PhD, and also a partner of Invisalign. So we are not just students with an idea. We are an insider of this industry, unique position to de-risk our part to market. So moving to our go-to-market strategy, we got 4 clear phases. For the first one, we build and certify AI and firm prototype. Next, we launch a commercially with partner clinics, then training the dentists and delivery 50 to 100 cases. Then for the phase 3, we scale nationwide to 150 to 300 clinics. And finally, with FDA and CE compliance, we expand across Southeast Asia.
And the risk approach is reflected in our financial plan. Today we are seeking 5 billion Vietnam dong in seed funding. Today we are seeking 5 billion Vietnam dong in seed funding. The capital will be strategically deployed to
So for the financial, we expect to revenue nearly 20 billion Vietnam dong by the end of year 4 and expect to break even in the second month of year 4. For the fundraising plan, we plan to seeking 5 billion Vietnam dong for the first funding. And for call to action, we are seeking for 5 billion for the first funding and really want to find a investor that have share our visions and to leading AI firm authentic in Asian to 3 to 5 years.
Family is not just a aligner brand. We are creating a new paradigm for.
I'm sorry, but the time's up. Yeah. Thank you, Fimalai, for your presentation. And we will move to Q&A section. We now invite questions from Professor Dr. Mamo Akilani.
Very interesting. Thank you very much. I think it's very competitive industry. The whole concept is based on developing an AI and training the model. Is that correct?
It's basically based on two things about the finance element methods, the way that we are predict how the force and how the test respond to the force. And AI only used to generate the parameter to bring about the trade. I give you thing.
Okay. Will you produce these hardware, what you distributed?
Yes, that's why
You will produce it?
Yes.
Okay. Different people have different gum structure and different teeth design. How would you will this be personalized or will it be generic for every patient?
To make the process for every patient, we are in the first doctor will be scanned. They have a machine called an intraoral scan. They scan the tooth of the patient and they take X-ray. Two of them they send to us, and we are segmentation from the X-ray to the 3Ds and use 3D. 3D means you have maxillary and mandibular. The scan in intraoral scan used to place two bones is with maxillary or the mandibular, and then we use the finite element methods to predict how your teeth respond to forces, and we found a math optimal of the forces.
That's absolutely fine, thank you. But how would you price each usage of these to the dentist? How would you price it? So if I want to go to the dentist, how much will you charge me for these?
Yeah, like we not selling one of this piece. We sell like for each cases. Like we got standard or harder, or it's based on the problem of patient teeth. Yeah, and
exactly. But what is the range of pricing will be?
It's around 17 million Vietnam dong.
For the basics,
Yeah.
and 30 million for the standard, and advanced is about 50 to 60 million Vietnam dong. And about the range is in basics is only not aligned in your incisor or your front teeth. But with the advanced, it will be about
the difference.
So how many do you have to sell to reach your break-even point in year 4, month 2?
It's nearly about 1,000 cases from 3 packets. It's 400 from the basic, 200 or 300 from the standard, and 300 from the advanced.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Professor Dr. Mamo Akilani. Next, we invite question from Mr. Nguyễn Việt Đức, please.
Thank you. I think almost the question have been raised by Mr. Mahmood. I'm so concerned about the AI modeling because this is a very potential area, but I think the very challenge is customizing. And where is your data to train your AI?
Because our family run in own dental clinics. That's why we got the environment to get our testing data.
Okay, so follow you and your team. So how many type of data and how much of the large of the data that you need to have a correct AI training model? It's not based on only one clinic, but based on many hospital or I think dentist areas. How do you have this data?
It's nearly about 50,000 keys because our AI not used to generate, our AI used to selective is which are the best, and so it's when it's selective the best, they so generate the parameter to our software to creating the 3D model of the train, and as we bring it.
You have an AI backend and data and machine learning guys here in your team?
Not
Right now, it's not.
I see Phúc Thành, right?
Yeah.
So, which kind of the data that you transfer into your machine learning? What data?
We call this a DICOM file and STL file. The DICOM file is come from the X-ray. You take a convincity. And about STL is come from the intraoral scan. We scan in the patient mouth.
Okay, so imagining that when your training agency want to transfer your model to client, they need to have an X-ray machine every clinic, right?
Yeah.
It's not every clinic.
Can you repeat it?
They need an X-ray machine in their dentist shop, right? And you have to teach them how to make the X-ray and how to scan that every data before transfer to your team.
It's very easy because now every clinic they also have intraoral scan and machine to take a convincity.
How can they transfer that image for you? Because that is quite protected for the customer. It's not, then you need a model to work with them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that is protected information.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We also.
That's why we cooperate with other dentists. Like we do have to sign with them the privacy.
Okay, and time's up.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Take the question for the churches. And once again, congratulations to FilmAlign for successfully completing the recruitment and presentation.
Thank you very much. And now on this stage, we will welcome the final team in the competition today. And they have a very adorable name. So let's have a look at the introduction video to guess who they are.
And at Nhi, we believe, waste isn't waste until we waste it.
Are you ready? Okay, you have 7 minutes for presenting. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Faux leather has long gained popularity as a substitute for leather in many industries. It is a multi-billion-dollar market dominated by the Asia Pacific and is growing fast because it's cheaper and non-cruelty. But is fake leather actually better for the environment? Faux leather contributes to 1/3 of plastics of the ocean. Therefore, the widespread use of faux leather made from polyurethane or polyvinyl chloride releases toxins that takes up to 500 years to decompose into microplastics, polluting water bodies, endangering aquatic life, and most importantly, human health.
But there's hope on the horizon. Plant-based leather, made from fruit, mushroom, and other organic sources, is paving the way for a greener future. Vietnam is the world's 5th largest coconut producer, and most coconuts are dried for industrial production. However, their water is sour and lack of nutrition, so people don't drink it.
Instead, it is used for low-value products like coconut jelly or improperly discarded acidified water sources. Recognizing this problem, we aim to utilize wasted coconut water to create a new type of vegan leather. Hey Tom, let's review our product.
Thank you, Dirk. And now, let's explore about our market potential. The Asia-Pacific synthetic leather market is set to grow at 7.3% CAGR by 2030, with Vietnam is projected to reach $601 million USD. Additionally, the bio-based leather market is booming, with Asia-Pacific is leading the growth. And based on our research, Customers struggle to find truly eco-friendly leather substitute from production to waste that is high-performing and aesthetically pleasing. Additionally, from our primary survey of 168 qualified millennials in Vietnam, Singapore, and Thailand, most of the respondents adore bags and wallets crafted from eco-friendly material, and for them, the product origin is substantial. Hence, it offers a huge potential for our projects. And hello, xin chào, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, our esteemed panel of judges. We are Team Golden Flames, and today we are more than proud to introduce you những, the very first 100% biodegradable leathers from wasted dry coconut water in Vietnam. And first, let's explore about our production process. We will be placing sustainability at our core as we transform wasted dry coconut water into biodegradable leather using eco-friendly techniques such as sterilization, fermentation, and natural color dyeing. And today, we are not just bringing an innovative leather material. What sets những apart is our business propriety of biofermentation and eco-reinforcement with 3 layers of innovation. First is the biocultivation. Second, our natural fiber reinforcement. And third is our eco-green chemistry, which will be able to create our leather 50% stronger, lighter, and fully biodegradable compared to many other leather alternatives on the market. And next is my colleague, Trúc.
Thank you, Tom. And next, it's crucial to analyze our market. With huge potential market, we aim to achieve 0.1% of Vietnam's synthetic leather market. Our research indicates that millennials, the forefront of environmental consciousness, is leading the growth. And to run our business, Đại Lý will be our main supplier of the raw materials, and Sắc Mộc Tinh will be our strategic partner to support our manufacturing plan before it's finally crafted into final good. And we start with B2C, launching fashion items to educate consumers in our sustainable coconut leather. Once we earn trust and recognition from brands, we will expand to B2B, supplying premium leather sheets to brands seeking to create sustainable luxury products. And now let's meet our ideal customer, green localista, urban, middle-income individual who live sustainably while staying rooted in their cultural identity. Once we earn consumer trust and brand recognition, we expand to eco-pioneer, hotel, resort, fashion and furniture brand, redefining luxury through sustainability and offering distinctive green experience for a greener generation. In a world dominated by plastic leather, consumers are increasingly drawn to more eco-friendly alternatives like Kircraft or Chamloss. But here's the real game changer. những, we stand out for 100% biodegradable products with customization that align with the personalization trend and dealing with the concern of customer, concern about greenwashing. We ensure our product transparency through blockchain traceability technology. And to bring những to reality, our deployment plan in phase 1 developed in 2 categories. The first one is fashion products and leather sheets. We launched the brand in 2026 after market validation and prototype testing. This will be followed by strategic partnership with influencers to amplify the brand awareness and educate the market. And by 2027, we aim to secure our quality certification for further internationalization.
Thank you, Trúc. And up until now, I bet we all have the same question: how such a simple innovation can become a global solution. So yes, our scalability plan will do just that. Between 2028 to 2031, những will scale up our production for internationalization, SKU for seasonal collection, and we will also expand our facilities for OEM contract across Asia to Europe market. This expansion will help our application in diverse backgrounds, such as furniture, amenities, and souvenirs. And to prove our business viability, the high growth revenue model will gradually offset the expense, thanks to the increasing eco-green lifestyle across the Asia Pacific. những will break even in the beginning of 2029 with a payback period of 4 years and a net profit margin of 25% in 2031. And in order for our project to become in market, we require 4.2 billion Vietnam dong, around 161K USD, to cover up our initial capital requirement. Therefore, after deducting our core founding team investment, we are here calling for 22% of our equity equal to 36,000 USD for market validation, prototype testing, and business model development. And finally, with the evaluation mechanism based on cell volume, by 2031, Những aims to achieve 5 key SDG. We will reduce 445 tons of wasted dry coconut water. We will reduce 240 tons of wasted dry coconut waters of CO2 emission, and our bladders will decompose 150 days underground. And finally, at Những, we believe waste isn't waste until we waste it. Thank you so much for your listening, and we open for all feedback to better improve our project. Xin cảm ơn. Thank you.
Very professional. And now we will move forward to the Q&A sessions with 7 minutes. And I would like to invite Professor Dr. Andries Hins for the first question.
Well, first of all, thank you very much. Again, a very engaging presentation.
Thank you.
And you believe what you're talking about. That's good. Let me ask you, so you have a difficult choice to make between B2B and B2C. Would you agree?
Yes, we have a very difficult choice.
And you, if I read your plan correctly, first focus on the B2C customer segment with actual products, and then you roll it out to the B2B market with the leather sheets.
Yes, that's true.
Why have you chosen to do that first?
Because you know, in the Vietnam industry, people are, our synthetic leather market is so like used to the plastic products, and introducing a leather sheet made from coconut water, definitely a thing that never happened before, and people definitely feel very strange about our product. That's why we really emphasize on our phase to educate the market on our sustainable features of our products. That's why we think that the education market, so we should start with B2C.
To add in my colleague answer, as Chef mentioned earlier, well, we're introducing a new market, a new product to market, especially something that we claim 100% biodegradable, which means they are sustainable. So can I ask you all a question? When you first heard about a coconut leathers, what do you first think? What does come across in your mind? You will have a question like, how will it feel like? How it will touch feel like? How is the textures? Can it actually, all the durability of the product is good. So that's why we aim to tackle to B2C as a phase to educate the market. And after raising our brand awareness and market acceptance, we will move into our B2B segment because we want to amplify our social impact.
Thank you very much. Are you at all concerned that with the B2C market as a first point, you're doing two things? First of all, you need to sort out the material challenges. You produce the material, but you also need to make the products out of the material and do the branding and all that. How would you tackle that, doing two really challenging things at the same time?
Yes, so because initially when we start up with our business ideas, if you can see on our go-to-market roadmap, in 2026, when we first launch to the market, we will start with B2C. But at the same time, we are preparing for our B2B launch in the next 2 years, which means that we are not directly promoting for B2B at the first, but we will have 2 years, to actually get the feedback from customers to enhance the product quality. And after that, in our next phase, in the next phase, we are going to introduce the leather sheet. So we have 2 years for market testing, market validation, and also to enhance our prototype. So that's our answer. We do have time for it, and we have a very specifically roll out action plan for our projects.
Thank you. I have many more questions. Let me just ask you a quick one in the end. In terms of operations, you are really heavy on resources, right? So you need infrastructure. How are you going to tackle that?
Yes, thank you so much for your question. So at a small business, we understand that we cannot just put in a very huge amount of money to invest on factories, on manufacturing plant. So that's why in our business model, so this is business model for our current phase. So we are right now collaborating with Jacques Mopton, is actually one of our family relatives. So we are collaborating with them to utilize the resource at the first phase. We're actually outsourcing at Jacques Mopton, who will be our strategic R&D partner to support us with our manufacturing. After that, when we have enough resources, we're thinking of the plan of building our own factories and manufacturing plant. Yes.
Let me follow up. I've seen that in the presentation. Now, do you have the capacity to do it? Have you checked that in the existing contract manufacturing factories?
Yes, because Jacques Mopton right now, they are the company who focusing on material cellulose, not directly to our leather, but they are the one who creating the material cellulose. So for your information, the material cellulose will be dry up into our leather. So right now, in the first phase, they are the one who we will be selecting. However, in the long run, we think that Jacques Mopton will only stop at strategic R&D partner. We will need to find someone to outsource in order to reach the capacities that you have mentioned earlier. Thank you.
And now it's time for the second questions from Dr. Lê Huỳnh Phương Thục.
Thank you for very impressive presentations. I have two questions. Yeah, as an investor, if you have to choose one out of two routes, one is the design products. Yeah, so it's you spend a lot of time, a lot of resource, a lot of investment behind design, and make it really a premium product so that you can charge premium and go with the brands areas. And the other route is the OEM. It's about producing the leather and really good leather with very good price. Which route you will prefer to go and why?
Thank you for your question. We also concern the same. And for that option, if we have to choose, we rather prefer OEM option pathway, because as a Vietnamese, in a Vietnamese market, we think it's really more profitable to go that way. And because our products, the core thing is in our technology, and if we day by day enhance the technology and the texture, then it can be we can spread more impact if we can sell it the leather sheets to more brands using it.
To add into my colleague answer, at the end of the day, I believe that as we have mentioned earlier in the opening remark, we are looking for a Vietnamese innovation product. So I do strongly believe that right now in Vietnam, we are abundant of resources, we are abundant of labor, and definitely we are going to focus on OEM by producing high quality leather with low price, because we think that at the end of the day, that is something that we can compete when going abroad, not the design, not the brand. Thank you.
So if you go into OEM routes, would you change all the go-to-market plan you presented earlier?
Yes, definitely, because during a 7-minute presentation, we could only choose one side or the other. But we believe that B2B is something very crucial for us to go to the market. But in the long run, we will definitely need to change it. So as you can see, we do have to factor on our go-to-market. So in the long run, definitely there will be a new development roadmap. Thank you.
Okay, once again, give a big applause for the very impressive performance of Nhing team.
I hear some voice of some of you in there. Tới rồi.
So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the music at the present?
Rồi, tất cả chúng ta đã cùng nhau chuẩn bị đến với những tiết mục đặc biệt cho buổi tối ngày hôm nay chưa ạ? Và ngay lúc này, chúng ta cũng sẽ cùng nhau đến với những giây phút được thư giãn sau rất nhiều những phần trình bày vô cùng là hấp dẫn của các đội thi trong buổi tối ngày hôm nay. Và chúng ta cũng sẽ bình tĩnh và lần lượt được khui ra những secret mà ngày hôm nay SIC năm 2025 dành tặng đến cho các bạn. Đầu tiên, chúng ta sẽ cùng chào đón ra sân khấu ca sĩ Tường Duy với 2 bài hát Bản Cửu Thương và Không Điều Kiện. Xin mời.
Let's make some noise.
Trong giây phút chờ đợi thì mình xin tự giới thiệu mình là Tuyền Duy. Thực ra khúc này là lên nhạc trước nhưng mà nhạc chưa lên nên mình nói xàm xàm một xíu. Mong mọi người thông cảm.
Em có biết anh vẫn đang phải mãi miết tìm kiếm cho mình lối đi vào tim em. Anh cũng chẳng phải thông minh, có biết bao điều toan tính mà chẳng thể nào biết cách hiểu tình em. Vì tình yêu chẳng thể đâu đến bằng lời nói, vì thế nên anh coi em ở trong tim để luôn nhắc anh một điều là phải yêu em nhiều hơn nữa, phải nhớ như ít chẳng thể nào được quên. Điều đầu tiên anh luôn phải ghi nhớ, khoảnh khắc ta đã nhìn thấy một nơi kia giữa phố đông người, là cái nắm tay, là bạn tình ca cùng nhau nhé, là cả từ anh cho em cùng cơn mưa. Còn điều thứ năm khi ta đang cạnh nhau, ngắm mây trời lơ đãng, anh nghe trao chiếc hôn lên làn tóc gió bay, cho đến cuối tuần để ta dạo chơi ngày thứ bảy. Em thật xinh cùng với chiếc váy lung linh, hẹn hò bên anh.
Cho dù thấy đẹp khó số bạn không có.
Nhưng cơ hội một ngày đầy nắng, chia chút bánh mà anh đã đến dành, cộng thêm một ly trà sữa, chỉ ham phải đến sớm vì sợ em đói rồi. Anh vẫn còn muốn làm nhiều lắm, anh luôn lo sợ mai chẳng có cơ hội. Anh có thể sẽ chẳng nói bao lời hoa mỹ, mong em đừng nghĩ rằng anh sẽ chẳng thể hiện tình. Chỉ biết coi em tất cả ở trong tim, để luôn nhắc anh một điều là phải yêu em nhiều hơn nữa, phải nhớ nhưng chỉ chẳng thể nào được quên. Điều đầu tiên anh luôn phải ghi nhớ, khoảnh khắc ta đã nhìn thấy một đứa kia giữa phố đông người, là cái nắm tay, là bạn tình ca cùng nhau nhé, là ca từ anh chờ em cùng cơn mưa. Còn điều thứ năm khi ta nằm cạnh nhau, ngắm mây trời lơ đãng, anh khẽ trao chiếc hôn lên là tao gió bay, cho đến cuối tuần để ta dạo chơi ngày thứ bảy. Em thật xinh cùng với chiếc váy lung linh, vẫn còn thiếu hai điều chưa nói. Em biết là gì không? Mỗi giấc mơ sáng sáng tâm hồn anh sát sờ, lại mơ tìm và nói chẳng sao đâu, hiểu thấu tâm tư đằng sau nụ cười ấy. Bởi vì em luôn là duy nhất, có cái điều là đánh mất, có lẽ anh sẽ chẳng thể nào tìm kiếm đâu. Và cuối cùng em chính là chính điều thương mến. Anh nhớ và nhớ còn hơn bạn cứu trường, vì là bạn cứu thương.
Lời đầu tiên Duy xin gửi lời chào tới các nhà tài trợ
ban giám hiệu trường, các thầy cô giáo cùng tất cả các bạn sinh viên trường Đại học Văn Lang ạ. Không ngờ là có một ngôi trường cháy như thế này ở trên đất liền. Cái khúc vừa rồi là nằm trong EP debut của Duy, hình như cũng 2 năm rồi. Thì Duy có tham gia một chương trình bên Thái, và sau đó khi mà Duy quay trở về thì Duy có cho ra một single nữa, tạm gọi là single comeback của Duy. Ca khúc được mang tên Unfair. Xin mời mọi người cùng lắng nghe. Chưa. Mình phải đợi anh em dancer xem bài nữa. Cho mình xin lại nhạc với ạ.
Chỉ là bởi vì tiếng lời nhạc không giúp anh có thể quên đi. Người từng là nắng ấm cho anh không lonely, lonely. But you're so unfair. Enough for me. It's not love. But you're so unfair. Anh không muốn nghe. Keep it in your head. Baby, I don't wanna fight. Đừng nói vô tình chiến của em. Em còn đang bên anh ta, trong khó mấy lúc nửa đêm. Để lời bao nhiêu lâu nay I play your breaking game. Một tình đó không tên. Đành là một lời tạm biệt. Anh không thể làm việc này một mình. Yeah, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, oh baby, don't know chứ không ai đạn thật. Baby, don't know đêm nay anh đợi hẹn. Oh no. Oh no. You're so unfair. Anh không muốn mẹ. It's not love. You're so unfair. Anh không muốn nghe. Keep it in your head. Your head. You're so unfair.
Đêm trắng cay mắt với nỗi căm hận. Em đau tay dẻo dắt lên trái tim khô cằn. Em coi anh thoát sang nguy nan không ai không giờ. Em chạy như thế thì mệt lắm để công bằng. I'm fucking want to fight for you. Đừng muốn cố lên anh như thần chú. Sao buông tay đến không hề thật phũ.
Sau lưng anh em đang giấu gì vậy? Nhưng mà anh nhận ra em đúng đây. Yêu thương chẳng hết dây qua đánh ra khỏi đây. You're so unfair. You're so unfair. Anh không muốn nghe. Keep it in your head.
Ủa? Hẹn gặp lại mọi người trong vài phút tiếp theo ạ.
Lời đầu tiên cho Mimi và Vũ đoàn bước nhảy xin được gửi tới tất cả các thầy cô, các bạn sinh viên một lời chào yêu thương nhất. Thực sự là Mỹ đã đây là lần thứ 3 Mỹ được diễn ở Văn Lang, nhưng mà lần này là Mỹ thấy mọi người cháy nhất luôn. Thực sự mọi người quá cháy luôn. Thế giờ Mỹ ngồi trong cánh gà thì thấy mình cũng hơi căng não, mọi người cũng hơi căng não rồi. Với một cuộc thi học thuật như này thì Mỹ trước khi diễn Mỹ cũng khá là lo lắng, bởi vì là mình sợ là những cái bài hát của mình là nó hơi out mood khỏi cuộc thi, nhưng mà thấy mọi người quẩy sâu quá nên là Mỹ cũng rất là vui. Cảm ơn mọi người rất nhiều. Và ngay sau đây là ca khúc mới nhất mà Mỹ vừa cho ra mắt. Có ai đoán được là bài gì không nhở? Bài gì nhở? Yeah, và sau đây là ca khúc Đội Giữ Được Em.
Trong
khúc này nhở? Một tràng pháo tay thật to cho trai xinh gái đẹp vũ đoàn bước nhảy được không nhỉ? Chết rồi mọi người, nhiệt quá. Nhiệt quá rồi mới chịu không nổi nữa. Mới tính là cái bài vừa rồi là mình chỉ diễn ở trên sân khấu chính thôi, nhưng mà mọi người hát to quá thì là mình cứ cuốn xuống dưới mọi người thôi. Vừa rồi thì cái bài mới nhất thấy mọi người hát to mình cảm thấy rất là vui khi mà có nhiều người hát theo ca khúc của mình.
Là bây giờ là 5 cái đội.
Liệu rằng cái khúc mà sau đây thì mọi người có thuộc không nhỉ? Ủa đã biết bài gì chưa mà kêu thuộc rồi? Bài gì nhở? Bài gì cơ? Rồi qua thế thì thuộc tên bài rồi, mình có thuộc là bài hát không nhỉ? Ai tự tin thuộc nhất giơ tay. Từ trên này sáng quá không nhìn được, bây giờ mình phải xuống dưới nhìn mọi người thật là kỹ này. Ai thuộc nhất giơ tay. Em thuộc không? Chắc không? Chắc chưa? Thế bây giờ chị kiểm tra bài cũ em có thuộc không? Ồ, thuộc không? Thuộc à? Đấy chị bắt nhịp nhá. Đây tất cả mọi người chấm điểm nha. Anh có thấy điều gì trong mắt em không baby? Anh có thấy điều gì trong mắt em không baby? Không ai khác ngoài em, đó chỉ muốn anh cạnh bên em. Có ai ngoài em, chỉ có một ai ngoài em. Yeah, yeah. Mấy điểm nhá, mấy điểm nhá. 10 điểm nhá. Có ai muốn kiểm tra bài cũ nữa không? Nữa. Thế rồi nhiều quá hay là bây giờ mình kiểm tra cả lớp được không? Được không? Được không nhá? Thế bây giờ chị bắt nhịp với tất cả mọi người hát với chị nhá. Thế sao? Bây giờ chị bắt nhịp tất cả mọi người hát với chị nhá. Chắc là đánh đá quá, xin lỗi mọi người. Bây giờ chúng mình cùng hát với nhau nha, chị bắt nhịp nha. Anh có thấy điều gì trong mắt em không baby? Sao nữa nhở? Ok, và ca khúc cuối cùng mang tên Không Ai Khác Ngoài.
Không ai khác ngoài em, vì đôi khi chỉ muốn anh gọi tên em. Chỉ có ai ngoài em, chẳng thể là một ai ngoài em.
Thuộc bài rồi thì mọi người hãy hát to cùng với chị nha.
Thấy có khi nào ngày bước qua
người thấy sao nhá. Một lần nữa này, hôm nay mọi người thấy sao nhỉ? Hát to lên nào. Đến này thì sao nhá? Lên nào. Không ai khác ngoài em, tôi chỉ muốn anh có. Có ai ngoài em, chẳng thể là một ai ngoài. Không ai khác ngoài em, tôi chỉ muốn anh gọi tên. Có ai ngoài em, chẳng thể là một ai ngoài em. Tay chân mọi người lên lên nhá. Chẳng thể là một ai ngoài em, một ai ngoài em. Chẳng thể là một ai ngoài em. Chẳng thể là một ai ngoài. Chẳng thể là một ai ngoài em, một ai ngoài em. Everybody let's scream. Cảm ơn mọi người rất rất nhiều. I love Văn Lang. Thank you.
Và xin được cảm ơn em xin Mỹ Mỹ cùng vũ đoàn trong ngày hôm nay. Một tràng pháo thật lớn được không ạ? Trước khi rời khỏi sân khấu, chắc là xin phép cho Mỹ Mỹ được gần với khán giả ở lại đây thêm một xíu nữa nha. Rồi, ok là xin được mời Mỹ Mỹ, chúng ta sẽ cùng tiến lên trên sân khấu ngay lúc này. Và cũng xin được mời Tường Duy, ca sĩ cũng đã có một phần trình diễn vô cùng tuyệt vời ngày hôm nay, có thể tiến ra sân khấu để chúng ta có thể giao lưu nho nhỏ cùng với nhau và cũng như là ghi là một cái niềm đặc biệt ngày hôm nay. Rồi, chúng ta đã có đầy đủ rồi. Và ngày hôm nay thì không biết rằng là khi mà em xin Mỹ Mỹ cùng với Tường Duy lần đầu tiên đến với SIC, lần đầu đến với trường Đại học Văn Lang, thì không biết rằng là hai bạn có cảm xúc như thế nào? Rồi, rất là tuyệt vời đúng không ạ? Xin được mời Tường Duy.
Hồi nãy có nói hớ một chút là trường đại học gì nhiệt nhất trên đất liền, nhưng mà không phải, đây là trường nhiệt nhất mà Duy từng đến và biểu diễn thì Văn Lang.
Cảm ơn Duy rất nhiều đã dành tình cảm đặc biệt cho Văn Lang. Dạ. Còn với em xin Mỹ Mỹ thì sao? Ngày hôm nay rất là nhiều những nguồn năng lượng có thể gọi là bùng cháy nhất, thì Mỹ cảm thấy thế nào?
Khi mà Mỹ biết thông tin là mình diễn trong một cuộc thi học thuật tiếng Anh Nhưng mà khi Mỹ diễn thì nó như là một cái festival âm nhạc vậy. Thế nên là Mỹ thấy chứng tỏ trường Văn Lang là sinh viên là không chỉ những học giỏi mà lại còn work hard, play hard đó mọi người. 10 điểm.
Cảm ơn Mỹ rất nhiều. Và trước khi chúng ta ghi lại một bức ảnh kỷ niệm ở trong ngày hôm nay thì Mỹ và cũng như Tường Duy có một cái lời chúc gửi đến cho các bạn sinh viên Văn Lang ngày hôm nay không? Rất nhiều những cánh tay, những trái tim đang chờ đón cho một lời chúc đặc biệt của Mỹ và Tường Duy.
Duy chúc trước đi. Đầu tiên thì mình phải chúc về giáo dục trước. Chúc các thầy cô và các bạn sinh viên sẽ có một môi trường học tập thật là tốt, cùng nhau phấn đấu, cùng nhau sẽ cho ra trường những bạn sinh viên thật là chất lượng. Thứ hai thì Duy hy vọng là Văn Lang vẫn luôn cháy như vậy mãi từ nay về sau ạ. Cảm ơn.
Cảm ơn Duy.
Mỹ chúc giống Duy.
Bây giờ thì tất cả chúng ta sẽ cùng nhau tạo thành những trái tim thật yêu thương nhé, để gửi đến dành cho em xin Mỹ cũng như là Tường Duy, một đặc sản của Văn Lang. Bây giờ chúng ta sẽ cùng quay người lại nhìn lên sân khấu. Xin được mời camera ạ. Xin được mời camera, chúng ta cũng sẽ cùng lên phía bên này và chúng ta sẽ ngồi một chân xuống như thế này nhé. Rồi, ok, chúng ta hãy cùng nhau tạo một trái tim thật to. Nhớ rằng sẽ có mặt của mình. Những ai mà đang gọi như là sao mà chưa thấy chụp. Alo. Rồi, những ai mà chưa thấy trồi lên nha. Camera ơi, thấy được hết chưa? Rồi, camera thì đã thấy được hết rồi. Bây giờ thì chúng ta sẽ cùng tạo hình với nhau một cái trái tim thật là to bự để gửi đến cho em xin Mỹ cùng với Tường Duy nha. 1, 2, 3. Rồi, cùng nhau là vẫy tay vào camera nha. Chuẩn bị. Bên này chúng ta sẽ cùng từ bên trái sân khấu sang nha các bạn nhé. Rồi, nhìn nào. 1, 2, 3. Rồi, xin được cảm ơn các bạn rất nhiều. Và tất cả chúng ta thì cũng sẽ thêm một lần nữa hả? Camera hả? Ok, có thêm một camera ở ngay phía đằng trước nữa và cũng như là máy quay. Nếu như mà các bạn ở trên này, các bạn có thể nhìn vào camera luôn. Quay ngược xuống nhé các bạn ơi, ở phía bên trên này. Rồi, ok. Các bạn ơi, chúng ta ngay lúc này sẽ tạo thành một cái hình đặc biệt. Tất cả các bạn hãy mở flash điện thoại của mình lên được không ạ? Xin được mời ánh sáng, chúng ta cũng sẽ cùng hạ xuống giúp cho ban tổ chức một ít nha. Rồi, xin được mời Mỹ và Tường Duy, chúng ta sẽ cùng xuống với các bạn khán giả luôn.
Let's go!
Cho em xin cái follow ngay tại vị trí của em xin Mỹ và Tường Duy. Dạ rồi, đúng rồi, ngay tại đó luôn giúp em, đúng rồi. Ok, camera ơi, chúng ta sẽ có ở vị trí phía trên và vị trí phía bên dưới nha. Tất cả chúng ta hãy cùng nhau nhìn vào phía trung tâm của sân khấu được không ạ?
Có lấy được hết hai bên này không mọi người?
Có được hết luôn, yên tâm nha. Ok, camera trên, camera dưới. 1, 2, 3. Rồi, xin được cảm ơn rất nhiều.
And once again, let's make some noise.
Dạ, xin được cảm ơn em xin Mỹ cũng như là Tường Duy. Và rất là mong rằng sắp tới Trường Đại học Văn Lang cũng sẽ một lần nữa có sự góp mặt của em xin Mỹ và Tường Duy biểu diễn.
Cảm ơn mọi người rất nhiều.
Cảm ơn mọi người.
Rồi, xin được cảm ơn Tường Duy và Mỹ rất nhiều trong ngày hôm nay. And ladies and gentlemen, after relaxing, we will have to the final moment we have been waiting for.
Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to invite all of the students, please stay on your seat because this is a very crucial moment. Announce the champion of Vietnam's Quiz Innovation Challenge 2025.
Dạ, cũng chỉ còn một khoảnh khắc nữa thôi. Tất cả chúng ta rất là mong muốn rằng tất cả các bạn khán giả ở đây, mình cũng đã cùng đồng hành với 8 đội thi cũng khá lâu rồi đúng không ạ? Ngay bây giờ sẽ là khoảnh khắc đăng quang của đội tốt nhất ngày hôm nay. Cho nên rằng rất mong muốn sẽ có sự góp mặt của tất cả các bạn khán giả. Vì vậy chúng ta hãy cùng nán lại hội trường cho một ít phút nữa để cùng chờ đón với giây phút đăng quang của quán quân SIC năm 2025 các bạn nhé.
And now, before the result announcement, I would like to invite all ladies and gentlemen, please have a look to the screen on the stage for the prize structure of the Vietnam Squeeze Innovation Challenge 2025. Please welcome.
And we also invite top 8 outstanding team to quickly come to the stage. Okay, please welcome. Có video gì đúng không?
Mở rồi, giới thiệu, mở video đi. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the prize of this year are very remarkable with a total value up to 150 million Vietnam dong, along with many special gifts from our organizing committee.
And especially the champion team will receive an opportunity to be a Vietnamese representative team making a representation at the final round in Switzerland, a hub of innovation and creativity.
And this will definitely a priceless journey, open up many opportunities for all of you.
And now, the moment we have been waiting for. We proudly announce the final result of the Vietnam Sweet Innovation Challenge 2025.
And first of all, the organizing committee is very honored to announce the first 5 Consolation Prizes awarded to the team that have demonstrated remarkable effort and creativity. And each prize include 1 million Vietnam dong in cash and commemorative gift from our sponsors. So now you can listen carefully the prize for Consolation Prizes, right? And now we will announce 5 teams winning the Consolation Prizes.
And congratulations to team Innovate from Open University, Frozen Tree University, and VLU, Văn Lang University.
And next, the team is, I would like to say congratulations, Blue Chap team with the team members from Bách Khoa University.
And next, congratulations to female team from Văn Lang University.
And next, congratulations to team Novabric with the members from Nguyễn Tất Thành University, Văn Hiến University, and Fulbright University.
Lastly, congratulations to BK Tang from Bách Khoa University.
And I would like to invite 5 teams. You can move forward to receive the gift from our organizer. They are very excellent. And now I would like to invite Ms. Lê Thị Khánh An, Partner and Investment Director of Vietnam Investment Group, coming to the stage to present the gift for our teams.
We also welcome Mr. Alice Frey, Assistant of the Sweet Innovation Challenge of University of Applied Sciences and of Northwestern Switzerland. Dr. Hoàng Chí Cương, Head of the Organizing Committee and Head of the International Business Department, Faculty of Commerce, and MBA Nguyễn Quốc Vương, Deputy Head of Organizing Committee and Lecturer of Marketing Department, Faculty of Commerce, to come up to the stage to present the award to 5 teams. Please welcome.
give a big applause for our teams winning the Consolation Prizes.
And now, please look at the camera, take a smile, you will have a special picture. Congratulations again. And thanks to Miss Lê Thị Khánh Anh, thanks Miss Ali Frey, thanks Dr. Hoàng Chí Cường, thanks MBA Nguyễn Quốc Phương. And once again, congratulations to all the team.
And now I would like to invite 5 teams. You can move to the stage and waiting for the result announcement right now. Dear delegates, lecturers, and special guests, dear all the students joining the event today, on this stage, now we have 3 teams. And right now we will come to the announcement of the 3rd place winner of the Vietnam Swiss Innovation Challenge 2025.
And congratulations to team from RMIT University, Nhinh, for winning 3rd place winner into the competition. And please invite the team to come up to the stage to receive the award from organizing committee. We also would like to welcome Mr. Nguyễn, Việc, President of Innovation Capital Management.
And I would like to invite Professor Dr. Andries Hin, MBA Program Manager of University of Applied Sciences and Art Northwestern Switzerland. And as well as I would like to invite Dr. Nguyễn Trung Đến, representative of AZNO Aesthetic Company Limited, coming to the stage and present the gift for the 3rd prize winner. And ladies and gentlemen, the 3rd prize will be awarded with 2 million Vietnam dong in cash, commemorative gift from our sponsors, and a voucher value at 20 million Vietnam dongs from our golden sponsor, AZNOS.
And now, please look on the camera to have a very special moment in here. Once again, please give them a big round of applause and congratulations to Nhinh from RMIT.
You had a very impressive presentation today.
Thanks to Mr. Nguyễn Việt Đức, thanks Professor Dr. Andre Hin, and thank Dr. Nguyễn Trung Đến. Once again, congratulations to Nhinh. And now, we just have 2 teams left.
Can you move forward to the center of the stage? Okay, so now we have 2 teams, that is Why Not Child and World Lad.
I think we'll be more close to the audience. We'll be right there, okay? A little bit nervous. And about the audience, who will be the champion of today? You guess who? Who?
Who fought for Why Not Child?
Louder! Okay, and the champion of SIC 2025 belong to.
Yeah, to know the result announcement, I would like to invite all of you. Please pay your full attention to watch a video right now to look for the champion of Vietnam Swiss Innovation Challenge 2025. I would like to invite 2 teams. You can look at the screen on the stage.
The final result.
Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen?
And right now, congratulations.
The champion.
just one winner tonight.
Who will representative of Vietnam to go to Switzerland for the final presentation?
Congratulations to Walla! You will be the chairman of SIC 2025.
Congratulations to Walla!
And also congratulations to Why Not Trio from Văn Lang University for the runner-up award. Firstly, I will present to Why Not Trio to come up to the stage and receive the
And
award.
now I would like to invite Professor Dr. Mamo Akilani, International Entrepreneurship Expert of University of Applied Sciences and Art Northwestern Switzerland, as well as Dr. Lê Huỳnh Phương Tục, founder and CEO of Thailand Connect Plus. And I would like to invite to the stage Dr. Nguyễn Hoàng Sa, representative of AZ Nose Athletics Company Limited, coming to the stage and present a gift for the runner-up of Swiss Innovation Challenge 2025.
And the runner-up prize includes 4 million VND in cash, commemorative gift from our sponsor, 3 voucher for 100% tuition fee at eDream Academy, worth 12 million VND and a voucher value at 30 million VND from our gold sponsor AZ Nose. Congratulations.
And once again, a big applause for our runner-up, the team Why Not Trio.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Mamo Akilani, Dr. Lê Huỳnh Phương Tục, Dr. Nguyễn Hoàng Sa. And once again, congratulations to Why Not Trio from Văn Lang University.
And now let's give a big applause to welcome to the center of the stage, the champion of Vietnam Swiss Innovation Challenge 2025, Walla!
Congratulations. And we respectfully invite to the stage Dr. Ngô Quang Trung, Vice President, Dean of Faculty of Commerce of Văn Lang University, Mr. Stefan Philippi, Manager of the Swiss Innovation Challenge of University of Applied Sciences in Art Northwestern Switzerland, Dr. Nguyễn Trung Đính, representative of AZ Nose Atlantic Company Limited, and Ms. Bùi Ngọc Hồng Anh, representative of Onway Fashion Sport Choice Stock Company, to come up to the stage to present the award to our champion. Please welcome.
And the champion will receive a souvenir from the program, 3 vouchers for 100% tuition fee at eDream Academy worth 12 million Vietnam dong, voucher 50 million Vietnam dong from golden sponsor AZ Nose, and the voucher 15 million Vietnam dong from golden sponsor Onway Sport Stations. And especially congratulate 3 girls on the opportunity to represent Vietnam to attend the final round in Switzerland with a trip worth up to 150 million Vietnam dong.
Once again, congratulations to Wallet and thank Dr. Ngô Quang Trung, Mr. Stefan Philippi and Dr. Nguyễn Trung Đính, Miss Bùi Ngọc Hồng Anh. And please now welcome all the team. I'm sorry, please stay on the stage for a moment. And please, all the team will start from work to have a wonderful picture moment in here. And please welcome all the audience in there to come up to the stage. Please welcome all of you. Yeah, please welcome about the sponsor. Yeah, please come up to the stage.
Yeah, for this now, I would like to invite distinguished guests coming to the stage to take the pictures.
About And now we will all look on the camera, have a smile, and we will have the final picture to closing SIC 2025. 1, 2, 3, smile.
And on behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to say thank you all the delegates, the churches, the sponsors, the